He's that like despised like subgroup that he's like we're like historically Jewish. What was it?
Yubir.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, he's
Oilers.
That's true.
Shabbat Shalom, Oilers.
Actually, Gabe, since you're here, bro,
what's up, bud?
You're pretty team, bro. What's going on?
Fuck, that's right. Not my boy.
He's your boy.
No. Listen, Jeffrey Epstein is much more likely to be interested in you, given your age and your orientation.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro.
He's a lot more interested in you, given your age and your orientation, than me. That's all I gotta say.
This is actually how I found out.
You're gonna have to account for what you were doing between ages 12 and 14.
Hold on. This is actually how I found out none of you on Clubhouse are big hitters, bro. I searched up all of you in them files. None of you there. I was so shocked. None of you are big hitters, bro. None of y'all were writing to the That's crazy.
Look at him, low-key exonerating all of us. Thank you. Thank you, my Gabir brother.
I thought, I'll give you that. I thought you guys were, I thought y'all were big hitters, bro. I Googled your names. I was like, oh shit, these dudes. That's why you argue with us
never been on the island.
Yo, careful, Jeff FBI, man.
I mean, I came close, but not that close.
I'll be back, guys. I'll be back.
I thought.
I mean, so what are we doing tonight? Are we celebrating 5 years of hate?
Yes.
Fantastic.
5 years of hate. I love it.
5 years of hate is so good.
So
Santa,
true.
are you Lebanese?
I'm both. I'm Palestinian and Lebanese.
Double.
That is awesome. Are you Christian?
I have one parent that is Christian, one parent that is a Muslim.
And she has a little Jewish inside her.
So
That's right.
my roommate at Hebrew U, Marwan, was literally exact same background as you. He was Lebanese, Christian, and you would call him Arab Israeli or Palestinian Israeli, whatever.
We do a lot of interfaith marriages in Lebanon.
He was my roommate, and I think he had Muslims in his family and Christians.
That's right.
Yeah, we went to Hebrew U together.
Wait, you're a Jew?
That's
I'm a big Jew.
You're a Jew?
Very
You're a
much.
Jew?
I'm like.
I get out here. Hold on. What did you say?
I'm extra Jew. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
I like you guys spreading that.
Trip to the bin and couch. I'm just here watching the Jews normalize. I'll file a report with Norm tomorrow morning.
This is good, bro. I'm glad the Harvard-educated Jews came back, bro. I had to sit up here and debate fucking
For the record,
Base for the fins in 83, it's driving me nuts.
Why don't you just ask us?
Now, just Google it.
According to the web, this was years over lost the 1983 Tri-County Spelling Bee.
What? That is gold!
I tried to get Mike back, but
Wait, Gabriel.
Well, I would have to leave because he would say weird things about seeing me in porn and make me uncomfortable.
Why would that bother you?
yeah, they got him on Stop Anti-Semites or Stop Anti-Semitism, whatever.
No, I didn't
He
know that.
finally had his big break. Wow.
Yeah.
I know he's been auditioning for years, but he never quite made it to the big time. So that's great. Good for him.
He's a big hitter. No cap.
No cap. Okay. Sada, what were you saying? Or Sada?
Sorry, no, it's the first time I speak to you. I've never seen you here.
You don't know Gabriel?
No, I've never seen
Gabriel was the king of the Jews for a long time.
Really?
Before I came,
Yeah.
wasn't there a whole civil war between Gabriel? Who was it? It was you and was it BB? For like
No.
Wait, did you say
Well,
BB? No.
No, he was not BB. No, not BB. No.
Do not cross the Diddy line.
I never fought with them.
No, but there was the civil war.
I don't like how quiet I'll know.
Who
Yeah.
was
Why
the
isn't he
Jew fighting
speaking?
the actual Jewish clubhouse?
I think all of us are a little uncomfortable with this quietness.
Question. Gail, did you defend Nora Bendora when she was? She's
Why would anyone defend her?
It's a genuine question. He knew her.
Is she in the audience? Yeah.
100%.
That's what he's asking.
How's Nora doing? Is she doing better? That video was not.
The last I spoke to her, she seems to be doing better.
Okay, good. Yeah, that wasn't a good moment.
Did you
The only real good Jew
I don't recall saying anything about it.
Andrew Meyer is the greatest Jew.
I actually didn't recognize. I didn't connect the person in the video to
Trip to the
Nora.
bin, then couch time. How heavy could it be? Whoa! Hey, you're supposed to hold garbage, not be coming. Come on, just bought these back. Classic banana peel. Really? Great. Locked out.
What happened?
It's an 83. It's driving me nuts.
Why don't you just ask us?
Nah, I'll just Google it.
According to the web, John Kitover lost the 1983 Tri-County Spelling Bee.
I don't understand
What
why
do you got for us?
They call me.
Gabriel, let me ask you, did somebody drop the shit into you on here and do something?
Prince.
Is that what happened? That somebody tried to dox you and show up to your house and
Top
something?
left mod.
Yeah, there was like 4 people. I think 2 or 3 of them are here. Yeah.
In this room?
Yeah.
No way.
Gabriel, you have blamed me
Mehmet
falsely.
and Bashar.
Come to your house?
Gabriel, alright, wait, what? Be real with each other. You have blamed me falsely for Dr. Trez. You know I had nothing to do with that, dude.
I've never done it.
I was told.
Trip to the bin, then couch time. How heavy could it be? Whoa! Hey!
Hold on a sec, Mr. Beebe. Bashar, so I was told by reputable sources that you
You mean
had,
yell? Like,
well,
let's-
several other people besides just her.
Yeah, so yell, basically.
I did not say that. That was not the person.
No, this is what happened. Someone came to our room and posted people were talking about, oh, I can look up and find Gabriel's address on Google or some shit. And they posted it in our chat. Some friend of Gabriel came in, saw someone posted it in our chat, heard us talking about it, and went and told him, Palestine revolt, Mike, these people, blah, blah, blah. Doxed you. No, the fuck we didn't. Someone just posted it who was in our room, and we
But I heard
just
somebody went to his house, man. That's what I heard. Is that true?
No one fucking went to his house.
No, ask Gabriel. Did somebody show up at your place?
Guaranteed no one showed
Who
up.
the fuck would show up at his house, bro? Like,
I could have sworn somebody went to his house.
come on, dude.
That's messed up.
Nah, I doubt it. I doubt anyone went to anyone's house.
We're not pro doxing, but only one.
For any further detail, you're gonna need to call the. You're gonna need to
Trip to
call
the
the.
bin, then couch time. How heavy could it be? Whoa! Hey, you're supposed to hold garbage, not be coming. Come on, just bought these back. Classic banana.
Circulated on the app at one point. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But actually, by the way, there was
Oh, okay, that's true.
There was 2 Jewish people. I refuse to say who because I actually came and they were showing people
Trip to the bin, then couch.
Google images of your house, your car, this and that. I'm not gonna say
Trip to the bin, then.
you can get to.
Trip to the bin, then couch time. How heavy could it be? Whoa!
I know what kind of car he drove at that time, and that's really a low blow.
Hold on. That's not Yael. It's not Yael.
He drove the gayest car ever, and like no one should be like shaming him for that.
Well, I mean, no one is, but it was pretty gay. But I mean, whatever. I just felt like I was wrongly accused, and I would like an apology.
Well, it's guilt by association,
The evidence was pretty strong, pointing to you guys. That's what I'm gonna say.
You went off of the testimony of the singularly most unstable person on this app over the past. No, it wasn't even, bro. I guarantee I know who it was.
I mean, how can you say that while Miller is in the audience?
It was Tina, that black chick. That was funny, John. It was that black chick Tina, because I remember she came in the room, but I just knew how she would, like,
Oh my
go
God,
and say
Tina!
stories.
She was the most foul fucking bitch.
Yeah, dude, she literally just told some nonsense.
Bibi, how did you start to become such a big normalizer? You sound like you like play pool with these guys every night. What happened to you?
Yeah.
Amir's got boundary issues.
He was opening rooms with Mikhail Gabriel. If you could
Are you
believe it.
kidding me?
I love that.
Nope.
No, that was.
Were you opening like caliphate rooms with him? What's up?
No, I was opening up rooms where everybody was allowed to speak for 1 minute and no interruptions. And didn't matter if you liked what they had to say or not. You just had to listen if you wanted to be part of the room. And that was. Mikhail, is that the guy who 2 weeks after the war started lost 72 family members, and a year and a half later he lost 72 family members? Yeah.
Well, if you lose 72 family members, how many more, like, You just
Why
fucking.
the precise number 72? Why isn't it 72 virgins? Is that a coincidence? What?
It might not have been.
6 billion virgins, guys. All right, you're me to the anti-Semitism at this point.
I'm not
Not
trying
really.
to.
We're not talking about Muhammad.
Keep it respectful. Come on, guys.
Yeah, but we're not disrespecting anyone.
So, since we're talking about numbers, it's numbers. It recently came to my attention that
No, but that's not even funny because Jack already did that joke.
I didn't even make the joke, bro. What the?
No, I know, but you're trying to be funny.
Hey, pineapple on a pizza.
Guys,
Chill.
You don't expired milk, bro.
Guys, come on, chill.
Can you just relax, please?
Wait, what is it?
I am relaxed.
Mikhail is a
Both
Christian
of you.
Muslim.
I used to be able to land my planes, bro.
I like Gabriel. I like Gabriel.
Well, you can land your plane, just don't land it in the sun.
Okay,
I
guys,
mean,
chill.
that's what I do, though. You know, it's
I'm here. That was Islamophobic.
Guys, chill.
None of these people know how to fly
Come on.
planes.
Chill.
Can I ask a question or not, bro?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead, Others. Yeah.
Coming back to John Kitover
Brought to my
team.
attention. As you know, the Epstein files were dropped in one batch, which is half, and that half is 3 million. Now, it was astutely pointed out to me that if we double that number, you know what number we get to. Is that a
Wait, so Oilers are you
You can
validating
do
the number
100
that the Holocaust?
I'm just
But I thought I've heard you say that 6 million Jews didn't die.
Hold on, I'm not even trolling. Straight up. I'm
You
just
can't have it
asking.
both ways. Either 6 million Jews died or 6 million Epstein files exist. One of the
Hold on,
two.
that's not even my angle. My angle is this, right?
I know, but I'm just, pointing out that you've questioned the Holocaust before.
Listen. Stop. I'm pure.
Okay, before we go on, in order for me to stay in this room with you guys, I need Seta to cover up a little bit. She's very hot
you
up
know what?
right now.
Yeah,
You're very hot
I'm
up.
gonna be kosher for you, darling.
Thank you.
No, don't. I'm gonna leave if she does cover up.
No, hold on.
Yeah, seriously, Gabriel, you're
hold
being
on.
anti-Semitic by asking her to cover up.
Yeah, he is actually being anti-Semitic.
Accept
Hold
my
on.
friend request, Signet.
I will do
The
that.
world is it?
Darling. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna cover it.
Gabriel, she's a Semite. She doesn't cover up.
I'm upholding the patriarchy and
No, you know what? I'm gonna cover
anti-Semitic
up.
at the same
You
time.
know what? I'm gonna cover up. Hold on.
This is not good.
I'll cover up.
Gabriel, this is why I doxed you.
Oh, wow. Oh my god. No, I changed
Got
the picture. Is it better now?
It hasn't changed for me.
Matt, thanks for covering me all those years.
I'm not gonna pull it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna.
Yeah, no, it's changed right now. So
Okay,
is it better
I'm
now?
pulling it. Hold on, let me pull it. It's wait.
Let me
does it?
let me remove the previous picture too.
Who in the world voted for that guy? John Kitover?
Okay.
Fix it? No, it's good. No, I'm 100% kosher.
Okay, that's. Wait, are you? But no, is like that's.
That's enough of that shit.
You did the roll
Oh my god, bro. Fuck this shit. I texted friends, I said, you're selling your corporate stuff.
They suck, bro. God, they're insufferable.
Yo, Satan, check your DM.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't
You know
forget.
what I said?
Yeah, but I didn't get what you said.
Do you remember the clip of that guy saying, suck
The
my
Indian?
sure dick, motherfucker?
No, I don't know because you played so many clips.
How do you not know that clip? That's Gabriel. Wait, let me play it for you.
You played so many clips that I even know which one you're fucking talking
True.
about.
Yeah, let me play it. It's this one.
Should I go to my Rothschilds meeting tonight and try to close all the banks, dude? Are you high? I laugh pretty loudly because I'm not a Jew on bended knee, motherfucker. Suck my big kosher dick, motherfucker. Fucking Jew-hating bigot. Kiss my ass. Not you stickest motherfucker. Fuck you. Come through. What the fuck he said. Suck my authentic Hebrew kosher dick. Are you still sucking it? Put some polish on it.
Put some balls on it.
It used to be bad. You can't handle it. So I said like this. You know how people are talking? They're hating on a whole group of people. That's a lot worse than dick sucking. Nobody's talking that way. We're just hating on a bunch of people. Nobody's talking that way.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I don't remember him, dude. I don't remember anyone at this point.
George? His name was George.
Yeah, his name is not Gabriel.
Yeah,
George.
he changed it.
But the thing is, when I came on this app, I wasn't. So the thing is, I didn't hang out in like in English rooms. I was like mostly in German rooms. So I used to go into your rooms. I remember you guys. Like I remember you. I used to be most of the time in the audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
You probably weren't on the app. When did you get on it?
I was on the app, but I'm telling you, I used to be in Scandinavian German rooms. But then when I went on to the English rooms, I remember you guys used to open a lot of like pro-Palestinian rooms with Alana and other people. I remember that. I used to be in the audience though. I used to be in the audience.
The whole crew.
That's when I thought when Bashar was Lebanese, I was like, Lebanese man.
I don't give a fuck. There are fucking minorities here. Everything is fucking ridiculous.
To Canada. Is that true?
Who, me?
Yeah, هيك كانت عنا.
No.
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
Bruh.
She said that when you when you were in the airport, you were like Canada, or like you did some like weird voice of the word Canada.
What? Bruh, y'all still believe her after all these years? That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
You told the story, bro.
Huh?
They kicked the Jews.
Yeah, I know. It had to happen though. I mean, after it was too much normalizing, to be honest, even for my taste.
I can't believe Yael lied.
You can't?
I can, because she lies a lot, but like it was such a detailed story.
Yeah.
And sorry for saying your name in that room.
Which one?
Like 6 months ago, I was like, I said your name. You're like, why are you saying my name, bro?
Yeah, you came at me like attacking me. I was just like, bruh, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, here at Kitover Clinic, we specialize in deep.
All right.
Hey, John, what do you got for us?
Yeah, this is sensitive. They call him the
They
goldfish.
call him the goldfish.
Large pepperoni for confidential informant John Kitover. Really blending in, champ.
John.
Hello?
I've been having an exam for all these people. Bronchocytes thought process with no fanning.
Bisexual.
Homosexual.
Who else is there?
Gay. Just an angry little fag.
I like this new like yeah, man. What's up the repeated? You know what up, Jeff?
Yeah, like, I don't even, like Jeff, like you're just like a troll.
I mean, it's funny. I just watched the South Park. Like literally, I think it's still in my copy page.
No, Jeff, dude, we are religious people. Like, I'm actually like low key impressed by this. Like,
No. I mean, this isn't going to take that away. But I just watched the South Park about the difference between fags and homosexuals. It was very funny. I should send it to you, Gabriel. You'll enjoy it. You won't agree with it, but you'll enjoy it.
I probably will not like it. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Seda seems pretty cool.
I don't know how you don't know her. She must have been under a different name.
Yeah, my name was Galilean before. Galilean.
No, Gabriel would have been from before Galilean, because you were something
I
before
think
that.
so too. But nice meeting you, Gabriel.
Nice to meet you too.
What was it, Mrs. Pottercut used to go?
It was Mrs. Harga, Galilean Cuchiologist, Haram Police. I've had like different names here.
Wait, if you were Miss Hirecut, I probably did meet you at one point.
No, you did not, because I would remember you, baby boo. But I don't remember you.
So just for the record, he's the one on the left, not the one with the afro.
Let me see, hold on.
Why does that feel like
Accept my friend request already. Fucking
Wait, hold on, let me do that, hold on. Can you
Amir,
baby, can you at least beg for me, darling?
I'm not gonna beg. You know I want it. Just accept it.
Amir, she accepted mine right away. I don't know why she made you wait.
I like Algerians more than Moroccans, to be honest with you.
Oh,
but
shit.
Whatever.
That's a good point. That's a fair point.
So, I did it.
Wait, Bibi, did you watch the Africa Cup of Nations final? Oh.
No,
wow, that's a
yeah, I did. Yeah, you guys beat us on the way to. I mean, you lost at the end, but you know, in the semifinals, you guys beat us.
Sorry,
my pieces here. What's going on, Angel?
Shalom, Bibi. How are you?
Excuse me, why are you flirting with my man? Excuse you?
You?
Who are you?
You got the nerve to be talking. You just
Excuse you,
called
who
him
are
stupid
you?
in the last room.
Hold on. No, I
You were
did not
just
call my
giggling and
husband.
laughing
He's my
because when
husband.
those
Who
men
are
were
you?
bashing all of them after they were
Excuse me,
low.
I'm an Arab
No,
girl.
you excuse
Literally.
yourself.
No.
Slide over. You were bashing. Like, I don't know.
Hold
I
on.
don't know. Like, you were acting oblivious and now you're in here just chatting up with them.
Excuse you?
So
You're
go
being
on mute and
anti-Semitic
slide
right
the
now.
fuck
No, I
over.
don't like
Don't
that
get slapped.
shit. No, you're gonna be slapped
Move
by
yourself.
me. Excuse me, I took his name, so who...
Is it the
Okay, so my room,
like the one bigger eye?
Honey, you will be
my
happy
room
with me.
title
I'll
is
make you
very,
Christmas
very
present,
weird.
and, how do you say...
You were just in there bashing them. So
What?
go
I was
somewhere
not
with
in-
yourself. Yes, you
Excuse
were.
you.
They were fucking
You're-
laughing and calling. They even sat there and played the clip of Gabriel saying "suck my dick" and everything else, and you were sitting there chuckling and laughing.
I stand behind that.
Me too. That shit was buzz. That shit was
funny, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, though.
And then you sat there and acted like you didn't know anybody.
No, but I do. I actually, genuinely, jokes aside, I really do not know who Gabriel is. I heard that clip. I was laughing.
So then why were you in there?
Long enough.
Right, why were you in there just bashing him though?
Because
like
we were all in there before they got kicked out by Prince or someone. I don't know who kicked them out.
So then why are you in here trying to suck one of their dicks?
Because Amir is
Because it's kosher.
Exactly.
Because she said put some relish on it and she got excited.
Excuse me, what
That's
do you mean?
thought.
I am a Jew myself. I'm a half Goyim, half Shabbat. I don't know
But
who the fuck she is.
Angel doesn't eat flesh, so...
Amir, you better fucking
I
play
don't.
your
It's
cards
fucking
right.
it's cannibalism.
Play your cards right. Because you
Rita's here. Oh my God. What's up, Rita? Look at the trouble I wandered into tonight, Rita.
But wait, can I? Because I've never seen Gabriel. Who are you, baby boy? Can you tell me? Like, who are you?
Not the one.
He's the undisputed king of the Jewish clubhouse.
I just heard like suck my kosher balls, and that's it. That's
No, I didn't say balls. No, you gotta re-listen to the clip. If you want, if you want to like get like a ringtone with it, that's cool. That's fine. You know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I like it.
I would definitely take that as a ringtone.
That was actually funny, to be honest. I was laughing. That was.
Fuck, did somebody...
I didn't think I was gonna come up either, and then I like accidentally did because I haven't used the app in ages, and I was like, "Fuck it, whatever."
You missed us. It's okay, dude.
It's okay.
I really didn't. I didn't think about you guys for like 2 years, but
so
here we are.
in Amir's room the other night. He popped into Amir's room for like 3 minutes, and they were at like an orgasm. They're like, "Oh my God, it's Gabriel! Come up, come up! Come up!"
They know Gabriel.
They don't
Yeah, they wouldn't come up. They were freaking out, bro. Do you remember that, Gabriel?
That's crazy.
Gabriel, you remember that? Like 2 nights ago in Amir's room?
Yeah. BB. Sorry, go ahead, Gabriel. I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask.
The funny thing is to me, and I only met Angel recently, but besides that, like all the rest of you, I know longer than Amir.
Have you been to Amir's rooms?
No, this Amir.
Oh, okay.
BB.
Oh. Oh, BB. Okay.
Angel is like old school clubhouse.
Yes.
She was on
I've known
Clubhouse.
every one of these.
We
I've
go
known
back.
every one of these people longer than you, BB.
Angel, that wasn't like your real last name, right? So can I say your real? Is that
Yeah.
account? Okay. So she
No,
was like Angel.
this is the same account. I just changed it though.
Okay. Is the last name you used to use, was that your real one? So I won't say it?
It's my father's. Yeah.
Okay, then I won't say it. All right.
Yeah.
She was Angel something, but she was on for a long time with us.
Yeah. Beautiful eyes, girl. I like them. Nice eyes.
I've been on since 2020.
I somehow didn't know you until like 3 years ago.
Who
Oh
is
wow,
this
there
on
was
your
invite
picture?
back there.
Who is that
Well,
on your picture?
That's me.
No, I've been on since 2022, BB. 2020 as well. I just somehow didn't come across you until a little bit later.
Yeah, no problem. No, that's me in the picture. Why, Galilea?
That's not you.
You change your affection now towards me?
Yeah, I don't want you anymore. Never mind that.
Okay, good. I'm with Angel anyways.
Oh, wow. So fast.
She doesn't care about my
You
one eye
sprayed
bigger.
me so fast.
What do you mean? You just disowned me because of materialistic.
Excuse you. Once you go
physical.
Arab, you never go back, darling. You should know that
Once
there's
you
a
go,
Moroccan.
wait, what's a good one? Once you go Arab, you never
go back. Yes. What the fuck?
No, you need to find something to rhyme.
No, I mean, that doesn't rhyme very well.
I know, but I don't know what anything else.
Maybe it rhymes better in Arabic, like, from the water to the water, I think you can do better than what you ever go back.
Let me think, hold on. Words of the sea.
No. In Arabic, it is from the water to the water.
Hold on.
In Arabic, it is from the water to the water.
Char, that's the problem. You're not an Arab, so you don't understand that. Like in Arabic, this saying actually, like, it flows way better.
Maya, Lalmaya, Palestine, Arabiye, right? Whatever.
Not even I know it as a Palestinian, as a Lebanese. I don't even know what that is. Wait, hold on. Let me think.
From the water to the water, Palestine is Arab. It's like an Arab supremacy.
Min May la May?
In Arabic.
Yeah.
Min la Bahar or Min la May?
No, Min al May la May, yeah.
I don't know, to be honest with you, darling. I have no clue.
Well, that's okay. We do more research.
Of course you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, damn. What's his face left? Oilers. He was actually one of my least favorite. Actually, Bashar was always one of my least favorite.
Well, you did call me a fake African, so I was just gonna set things off from the.
Why would I not call you a fake African? I'm Algerian.
I'm Nigerian.
Oh, wow.
Like,
and what's your point?
No, I mean, I didn't say you were a fake African. I just like
you in fact many times have called me a fake African.
Jeff is literally African American, like literally.
I know. I just told him, I'm like, your people might have had some interesting relations with the French, but hey, that's just an African thing, dude. I said
my people pre-existed Islam in Algeria.
I
love North Africans,
but they did have interesting relations with the French. I mean, you're not the only one.
Maybe from 1898 on. Yeah, sure.
No, that's like 500 other.
Yeah, but I like West African more.
But that's like 500 other ethnic groups, Jeff. So it's not even unique. I'm treating you as a real African.
I called you a fake African. What's your point?
Well, do you see how that's gonna be?
Do you want to cry about it?
No,
like, do we need to go to therapy together?
No. It's all good, dude. Okay, we're cool. I mean, maybe not cool, but like,
Wait, do you Africans fight about who's being African?
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Bygones are bygones, dude. It's just that's how
What happened to you? You used to be so angry and like you seem like chill.
I agree. I think he's getting laid. Bashar, did you get married?
Can I ask you something? How long have you guys been knowing each other here on the show?
But Asanta, I just want to hear from Bashar. Like, did you like graduate? Did you? What happened?
Oh, I graduated like way before. I was done with like I was in my master's when you guys.
You were like in grad school, right? But
yeah, but I finished that like.
Can I interrupt you?
Were you doing math? What were you studying? Computer science, some shit like that.
Math, yeah.
You told us at one point. Yeah.
No, I told you because you guys kept on insisting it was accounting, and that actually like low-key pissed me off. You know?
How long have you guys been knowing each other? I feel like
I
you
mean,
guys have known
that was literally the goal. It's like when I ask if an Arab's Pakistani.
No, you know, the one that incensed me the most was
couch time. How heavy could it be?
for like 6 months would address me as Prince. Like every argument, he'd just be like, Princey. I was like,
Princey.
you know,
That's so cute though, Princey.
you know, but yeah, no, I graduated a while ago, so I'm just.
No, but I have to agree with Gabriel. You do seem way less angry. I mean, you still probably really hate Jews, but like you seem way less angry. So I'm glad life is going well for you.
Even, you know, I've had a full. I've come full circle. I mean, I do think every non-Christian religion, let me not lie, is like, you know, beneath ours. But like, you know,
I mean that you're entitled to that belief.
But yeah, you guys as people. I mean, I don't really hate you guys as people. I do think you should convert, but you know,
that's new.
That's
for sure. I think all the Jews should convert to Christianity, 100%.
I mean, if you're Catholic, that's kind of like just Good Friday. You pray for a conversion. It's normal.
I'm gonna convert to Christianity.
What is that? The tripartite prayer? It's like it's every Good Friday.
Well, not tripartite prayer. I mean, it can just be.
Bashar, listen, I'm gonna convert to Christianity when you return to Zamunda. I will convert to Christianity.
Okay, what is that even a reference to? That's not even a thing.
Coming to America. You're very young.
Oh my god, okay.
You're very young.
I am very young. I've never actually seen that movie.
Dude, you haven't? You've got to see it. It's a great movie.
I've seen the Clubhouse. What's up, bro?
Listen.
This guy's low value. Gotta go.
Listen,
Bye.
in this movie, Eddie Murphy puts on Jew face.
No,
Eddie Murphy does Jew face.
But you know what?
He's amazing.
But you know what it is, Gabriel? All those types of movies, they're all based on like East African stereotypes. So for me, they're not like as funny. You know, I just view them as like.
Okay, but Eddie Murphy and Jew face, and by the way, not one Jew complained. Not one Jew complained. Fantastic.
Eddie was a fantastic Jew. He made a great Jewish
Jew.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll watch it. Maybe later this weekend or something.
I mean, the fact that you haven't, it's really.
No, I don't want to do this.
You really should watch it.
Big first to do this against my will.
Yeah, the first one.
No, not the
I don't
second
know
one.
about the second one. Please, yeah, the second
No.
one.
Wasn't the incredibly beautiful what was her name? That was the young lead that Eddie
She had one name.
Oh, I forget her name. Yeah.
Hold on. I'll tell you. Hold on. They're giving me her full name. I want the one name. Hold on. Sherry Headley? No, hold on. I'm gonna find the cast. It was yeah. So the actress's name is Sherry Headley, but she played Lisa in the.
Yes.
Arsenio Hall was in there too.
Is her name really Sherry Headley? That's so disappointing.
What did you think it was gonna be?
I thought it was like one name. I don't know who I'm thinking of. Yeah, very exotic. I thought, but I might be wrong. I might be conflating another actor.
Are you confusing her with the young woman from The Last Dragon? Is that where you're?
Yes, totally.
Bro, I knew it. Okay, that's racist of you. Okay.
No, it's not. I just put all
Angel,
very
back me
beautiful.
up.
I just put all very beautiful women in the same category.
Yeah, I don't know this other movie either. Is this also an old movie?
Wait, you haven't seen The Last Dragon?
But Char, you don't know The Last Dragon? No wonder you're angry.
Okay, listen. Okay, The Last Dragon has was it Timac, who used to be on Clubhouse as well. And he plays Nero Green, a young martial artist who's like the Black Bruce Lee.
My guy, this is like 15 years before I was born. Like,
I know.
Take the wisdom of the elders. And by the way, coming to America, I get it. You have some cultural things.
The woman you're looking for, the name you're looking for is Vanity. Vanity,
yeah.
Vanity
yes.
was.
And I don't know that that's exact. I don't know that I was really conflating them, but but
Vanity was Prince's lover for a while, I believe.
That's true. Bashar, The Last Dragon. If you got to pick one of the two, watch it. Great movie. Great great movie. It's terrible, but it's great.
Oh, so it's one of those like cheesy one. So it's
I
like.
mean, it's the 80s. It's the 80s. Like,
Okay, so it's like your version of like High School Musical and like shit like that.
I mean, that makes me sad that that would be the equivalent, because High School Musical was a good movie, but it was not like.
Yeah, but it was
the same.
I mean, it was not like action, but it was like cheesy. So. It's like.
No, this was cheesy action. It was cheesy action. Like.
Yeah, like more.
Yeah, you should just watch it and come and tell me like Free Palestine, and then tell me how you like the movie.
I don't even care enough to say that to you guys. Like, I mean.
Okay, fine. You've changed, but go watch the movie. It's a good movie. I think you'll enjoy it if you don't expect much.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look.
But understand, it was the 80s.
Oh, you think I'm like an you think I'm like an SJW? Like, nah, dude. I don't care about stereotypes.
You're Catholic. It's all good.
What movie? I don't see the connection, but.
What movie are we talking about? We're talking about
The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's my single favorite movie of all time, actually. No, I'm lying. Johnny Dangerously is my single favorite movie. The next is The Last Dragon.
Dude, this shit has 4 Rotten Tomatoes, 57%.
Yeah. It's amazing. Oilers has got Jew face going on in his PTR.
I have a genuine question
Why
for
are you being such a hurry? Cover your shoulders, please.
Oh my God, darling.
Please,
I don't know.
cover the shoulders. The
Oh my God, darling. I'm not a Muslim, but I like to be. What the fuck?
I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
I said I like to be.
I
said although I'm not a Muslim, but I like to be a harami girl.
I needed to do that because I'm really tired of Gabriel telling you to cover up. I find it anti-Semitic.
That is anti-Semitic, actually, because I'm fully Semite. So, Gabriel, behave.
Okay, fine. I'll allow it.
And Gabriel, just because you're married and happy doesn't mean the rest of us have to suffer.
Exactly.
That's true. I wish all of you to have marriages or unhappy marriages. I will have the happy one.
I mean, whoever ends up with Satan will be happy for sure.
Are we sure?
I mean,
for sure.
There's so many responses to this.
No, believe me. I know I'm wild, but I think I will take care of my husband for sure.
Bashar is single, I believe, yes?
Yeah, but no.
Excuse me, what's wrong with me?
No, she's reserved for BB, so.
That's true. I think I need I need him. He's crazy, and I think he's the only one that can put me in my place.
Okay.
I love how this app provides a lot of TMI.
For sure.
TMI?
It's like when your jaw locks up. Oh no, that's TMJ. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Well, no, I think it's more like when you get caught out doing something you should know. That's TMZ.
Wait. I thought that was the leader of the UAE. Oh fuck, no, that's MBZ. Sorry. Okay.
Anyways, hi Joe.
So
Good evening.
I was able to catch them making fun of you guys in the last room, Gabriel, and they played your clip.
They played it when I first entered. Like, I entered, they're like, oh shit, it's great. So they play it to announce my entrance, and then they play it when I leave. Kind of like a WWE Raw kind of thing.
So I asked, first of all, I'm very honest as a person, okay? So I asked, who is this gamer? Because I've never seen him. And they were like, oh my god, I'm going to play a clip from him. It was so funny. I started to laugh so much.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know the background of like why I went ratchet like that? Do you want to know?
I mean, to be honest, it doesn't matter. I think it was funny,
I know.
and that's the whole point. I love when men.
It was like some person was just being so foul. I think it was like a Hebrew Israelite, room
I
or
fucking
something.
hate them. These Hebrew Israelites. You know how much I did them here.
You can hear them all in the background of you.
I think it was that. I can't remember. But anyway, there were only like in like a couple of years, there was like only 2 times I went full ratchet like that. But I stand by what I said. That person was being foul. So.
Oh, I totally agree with you because I hate Hebrew Israelites. I debate them too. They're fucking retarded people, honestly.
Well, they fucking abuse women. I mean, like
They do.
The funny thing. So, I actually did. I did a room about a year into it where. So I did 2 rooms. One of them, Jeff. I know which one he's talking about. So I did a room where it was me, an auntie of like a Hebrew Israelite woman who like ran away, and then another Hebrew Israelite woman who like was trying to like leave, and they were chasing her, and they wouldn't let her leave the whatever you call it. I forget what they call them. Yeah, it's not a squad, but it's whatever their cell or whatever the shit. And then it was like two dudes, one dude who had left, and they were like threatening him, and all they were talking about was just like. And what I realized was, like, even though they go off on Jews, like, nonstop, like, the actual physical victims most of the time, and the financial victims are young black women, primarily.
Yeah.
Gabriel, the word you were looking for is camp.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the camp. Yeah. So like, I fucking, from that point on, I hated all of that shit. And then this other time, I think... they decided I was going to be the Kang. So me and a bunch of black American women decided I was going to be like white chocolate. So I was a blind black Hebrew Israelite man. I'd been blind since birth. And so the whole space was them being like my sister wives. It was
fucking funny.
And then somehow I ended up coming in as the financial advisor to the black people.
You were my Jewish financial advisor.
Yeah, it was very funny. It was a very funny room. Probably one of my top 3 rooms in my clubhouse career.
Why are you guys wasting your time on Hebrew Israelites? They're fucking stupid as fuck. You know how many times I've been in debate rooms with them?
Oh, I didn't. I listened to a few, and then I made fun of them, and that was about it. I didn't really.
Yeah. They're fucking retards. Oh my god.
I don't even waste my time debating with pro pallies.
Baby, stop.
What? Is BB here or is he there?
He's not even
Hold on,
here.
where is he? Where's BB?
He's not even
You guys
here.
sound the same. Fucking hair. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Never mind. It sounds the same. It's the same. I think it's the North African thing or African thing. I think you all sound the same.
Yeah, totally. I sound like a Canadian Moroccan, no problem.
You do. I don't know who's Canadian, who's American. I'm not even from the U.S. or Canada, so I can tell the difference. You all sound the same in my ear.
Jeff and David do not sound the same.
Maybe.
We are the same, but we don't sound the same.
That's true.
We're not exactly the same.
I would say tell you, Jeff, to stop.
But we don't sound the same. That's true.
That's right. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I'm too drunk right now to even know.
Fair enough.
Did you go out at least?
I did.
Oh.
I went to a bar.
Okay, how was it?
Boring, but it was nice. But
Go to a club next time.
I've never been to a
In fact, go with Jeff to the club next time.
That's right, because I heard Jeff saying it earlier, like 10, 15 minutes ago that he went to a club. I've never been to a nightclub. Can you guys believe that?
No, why?
I've never been, because the thing is I've never been to a nightclub, but I feel like nightclub is more like a dancing. I'm not a dancing type. I'm more of a communicating, because I want to hear people when they're talking. You know what I mean?
That's because you're not African.
I mean,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm a big dancer, so like I love.
No,
I love
I would never
dancing.
fucking dance.
I was gonna say, most people who don't go to the club don't know how to dance.
I know how to dance because I used to dance when I was younger. By the way,
Jeff's a salsero.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think I know how to dance.
I'm actually I claim more bachatero, but
I'm
yeah,
shy
I
as a person. No, I'm very shy. That's the thing. I'm super shy. That's.
I thought you were more like.
I've always said that about you. You're very shy.
Yeah, I am.
Jeff, I thought you were more like pinche cabron than bachatero, but I don't know.
No, I'm definitely pinche cabron, but I'm more bachatero.
Well, what kind of dance do you do? Like what kind of Algerian?
It's the pinche cabron. It's the pinche cabron dance.
What is it like? Spanish?
No,
What is that?
it's a very
Yeah,
bad.
I Latin dance.
It's a bad insult.
So,
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
go on YouTube and put in bachata. That's what I do.
Oh, but
The bachata is nice.
Yes.
So fucking,
Yeah.
I wish I could dance like that. It's so nice, honestly.
I have to be very honest. I don't know dance moves. I know rhythm, and I just do my own vibe, and everybody sways with me. And that's like one of my favorite parts of going out. I haven't been out in a long time. I'm a mom of 6, so like it's been a while for me. But like the times
Wait,
that I
what?
have
What
gone
did you
out,
say?
what part of what I said? I said a lot.
No, I'm talking about 30 seconds.
The part she focused on was the mom of 6.
Oh, I am.
Are you?
A mom of 6. Yes.
Girl, is that you in the picture?
Yes, this is me in the picture.
Girl, no way.
She looks incredible, doesn't she?
She
Mama
does.
Holy.
You must
My
be
oldest is stationed in Germany right now.
Whoa, no way. No way. Girl, if
My
I look
youngest
like
is
that,
5.
no way. Oh my god.
The dancing is thank you. Dancing is something I love to do. I just have never learned to adopt other dance moves and stuff. You know, like I like Afrobeats. I don't know any of the moves, but I know how to dance.
There's so many words for a woman to say. I never was willing to submit to a man to take a lead.
You mean for dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, like, I don't know, growing up in America, the men, you know, like in the clubs, like they're just ones who kind of just stand around. They don't take leads.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's what it boils down to. And like, it's a lot of words to be like, I can never just be, I've never been able to just let a man lead me.
Yeah, Jeff, you probably got like real, like swag moves, you know? Like, I can see, because I saw your one picture when you looked like you were dancing, and the girl looked so like she was just in heaven. It looked like an effortless move, and it was a great photo, whoever took it. You know which one I'm talking about?
I mean,
you're standing in a square.
I don't, because there's not just one.
So it looks like you're standing in a square of people, but you're dancing with this girl. And she's like bent all the way back.
I mean, sounds like Tuesday.
And her knee is up. Her leg is up in the picture.
But she's probably Colombian. I don't know.
Oh wait, hold on, because I can scroll through you. I didn't know I can scroll through you. Oh, let me see if I can find this one. Oh, you have way more photos. I've been trying to catch up to everybody. I'm getting lots of photos in there.
It's not a competition. So, Bashar, I like the less angry version of you.
Merci beaucoup.
De rien. I was just in Paris.
Oh, you were? How was it?
Great.
You have family there or not? Just like vacation?
Actually, it's funny. I planned the trip.
I'm sorry, but the black hue is so...
Oh, the black me? Yeah, you like that?
Wait, there's a black Jeff? Where
Yes, there's a black Jeff.
Where?
Hold on. I'll make it my PTR. Give it a second.
What?
It looks so great. I mean, if his face wasn't as dark as it was, you would not know that wasn't him. Oh yeah, the one. See, she's in the red dress. That one.
Oh yeah, she actually is Colombian. Okay, PTR Gabriel.
Okay, I'm PTRing.
Oh my god. See, this is why black Hebrew Israelites banged out against your community, dude.
No, that's
Jeff, what am I looking at here? Is this what is this exactly? Tell me.
This is AI turning an actual picture of me into a black man.
But listen, Gabriel, it's what prompts did you put?
And also, did you ask for like a two-tone? Like, did you ask for like head? Make the head like mocha and like the body something like different. You're like, I want this one's Arabian chocolate and this one's like cafe. What did you?
Right, it looked like he told the prompt like make me like smooth chocolate.
Yeah, like the body is milk chocolate and then like the top is like dark chocolate. What are you doing?
Hey, Gabriel, you don't understand how the sun affects different parts of me differently?
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
And it's normally like the complete opposite of black people. Like the face is lighter than the rest of the body.
God damn.
I see ageless.
I mean, it's AI. What do you want?
Well, Jeff, I didn't know you were a Berber. I didn't know you were a Berber.
I mean, technically, am I Berber? I don't know if I can claim that one.
I mean, I think you can.
Amazigh. We don't like Berber. Amazigh.
Yeah, we just say Berber.
So the nature of how close the Jews were with the Amazigh, like that's not very well documented.
Yeah.
Like we got along really well. That's documented, but like, did the Jews consider themselves Amazigh? I don't know.
I think there was some.
It's not clear.
There was. I get the sense that there was some intermarriage because, like, we have like.
No, there definitely was intermarriage.
Hen Mazig, who is Amazigh and Jewish, right? So we got some.
Yeah, there definitely was intermarriage, but like, what I know is that like the Jews of North Africa at times considered themselves Arab culturally, but I don't really have enough to go on to say, were we Amazigh? It was so long ago, right? Like the Amazigh were suppressed since 689.
Yeah, history is something, isn't it?
So probably yes. Before the Arabs showed up, the Jews considered themselves Amazigh. The Amazighs considered the Jews some version of Amazigh, probably. But it's just kind of quasi-prehistorical in that sense. But yes, this is the black meat.
Yeah, I love those ones. This one's so funny. It always makes me chuckle.
What's funny is, right around the time I made this, there was a guy who came to my room named Jeff. He was a black guy. Actually, his name was Jeff S. Also.
Wait, is he like actually kind of really smart though?
He's smart. He's from like the Bronx.
You mean unlike Mr. Jeff?
He's from Queens.
What are you talking about?
Wait, is he like the smart Jeff? What? Oh no.
Yeah, fuck you, Gabriel. I'm on Team Zach.
And Jeff, you'll always have Sino.
Right, that's true. So, Gabriel, I don't know if you heard earlier, Zach moved to Miami.
Is that real? Like for real?
I mean, you know him. He never really lives any one place.
Well, it's just a matter of time until that Jewish community excommunicates him. The San Francisco people did. Then he went to New York. Then all the sushi eaters hated him, and all the New York Jews hated him. So now he's gonna run out. He's got 196 Jewish communities to run through at this point. But yeah,
it was a little weird. I saw him like a month ago, 2 months ago, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm thinking of moving." I'm like, "Okay, fine." And then I saw him last week. He's like, "I moved." I'm like, oh, "Fuck,
Man. No, whatever.
Does he still ride his bike everywhere?
Did he used to ride his bike everywhere?
I'm pretty sure he used to say something like that.
You know what I remember him he used to do is I did like meet him on video one time. I saw him and it was like a bunch of us got into like a Google Hangout, I think, or a Zoom. This was during COVID, and he like his whole room was red. It was like he was in the like red light district in you know and I was like,
Oh, in Amsterdam.
why is your room? Yeah, I was like, why is your whole room red? Are you like what's happening? He's like, yeah, cause like it's like red light therapy. I do it before bed. He like had like his whole room was like all red. I was like, that is so weird. But never actually talked to him one-on-one before.
But he always seemed like an odd guy, like a socially awkward one, even in like the most mundane of circumstances.
he's very good socially, socially, like how people socialize, but he's a socially odd guy, which is a weird combination.
Well, for like neurodivergent people, that could be masking. I don't know if he is or not.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, am I too wrong? Or who the fuck is this? Wait, Jeff, is that you?
This is
No, Sada. That's Jeff. No. That's Jeff's brother. Because I told you Jeff is an African American. So Jeff is African American, and that's his brother. His twin brother.
You know?
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that for you.
That's right. But I still wonder who Gabriel is. You're funny as fuck. I can say that for sure.
Thank you.
Gabriel's my brother.
So can I finally get an apology for not doxing you, Gabriel?
Dude, all I'm gonna say is you seem like a much more sane and maybe even kind of nice person right now. So that's what I can say. The shit that was happening back then was kind of messed up. Zach was part of it. Zach was going around. Dude, guys, this dude was going around putting up photos of my mom, putting up her name, her address. And this was a Jewish guy doing this shit.
I know. You know, I told him he should stop. Because even at my worst, I've never been like a doxer. Like, I'll say, like, at my worst, I'd say, like, the worst things to people, like, their face. But at the end of the day, you were just Gabriel from Clubhouse. You were just Jeff from Clubhouse.
Yeah, but they really tried to, like, take Gabriel out. Like, the energy that they put into, like, trying to go after him was crazy.
Well, I mean, I'd lose my mind, too. But, like, it's just not...
But the fact is that they couldn't beat him in the debates though, so they had to go low. You know, like that's just
Well, I mean, even if you lose a debate to someone, to like try to find someone.
You don't need to go after their parents or their job or their person. I literally never once ever tried to find out people's real names, or addresses. There were a lot of people going around like trying to like trace like who people were, like, you know, on both sides of this whole thing. But like I never once did that shit. So hey, Bashar, you seem like a eminently sane and more balanced person.
You know
so I'm happy to see that, honestly.
I opened my own room and I thought Bashar would
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Bashar, you're such a
What's that, son?
bitch.
Sorry?
No, I was calling Bashar a bitch because I literally opened a room and I thought he would join and he didn't.
I'm having a heart-to-heart with an old opponent, son.
Oh, fucking hell, Bashar. I mean, I understand you like to hang out with the Jews. I mean, I understand that.
No, you got it wrong. He's very excited about normalizing.
Well, I mean, I don't mind
normalizing.
You know, like the Amir crowd, they hate me way more than they hate like you guys.
I'm Israel.
Did they ever try to call you Abed or something? Like they ever go?
Oh no, some of them, yeah. I mean, some of them literally just said they would like kill all the Christians and like shit, like because like. Okay,
It is a plaque with a satanic statue on it that reads, "The Democratic Coalition of Satan Worshippers thanks Governor."
Like, we don't care that much what the borders are or anything like that. It's really just like, I mean, you guys disagree with this, but it's more Israel's human rights record.
Wait,
right?
you skipped out. You don't what? Say that one more time.
We don't care that much about like the borders. Like, if is.
It's not my job. You know, that's God's job. I let him do his job. That's his business. I know if anybody repent, God is faithful enough to forgive them and cleanse them from all unrighteousness. I know that. Because I need that grace just like they need that grace.
Hello? Hello?
The manifestation of Nuit, the unveiling of the company of heaven. Every man and every woman is a star. Every number is infinite. There is no difference. Help me, O warrior lord of Thebes, in my unveiling before the children of men. Be thou Hadit, my secret center, my heart and my tongue. Behold, it is revealed by Iwas, the minister of Hurupar Krat. The cobs is in the coup, not the coup in the cobs. Worship then the cobs, and behold my light shed over you. Let my servants be few in secret, they shall rule the many and the known. These are fools that men adore, both their gods and their men are fools. Come forth, O children, under the stars, and take your fill of love. I am above you and in you. My ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy. Above, the gemmed azure is the naked splendor of Nuit. She bends in ecstasy to kiss the secret ardors of Hadit. The winged globe, the starry blue, are mine, O Ankh of Nakansu. Now ye shall know that the chosen priest and apostle of infinite space is the prince priest of the beast, and in his woman, called the Scarlet Woman, is all power given. They shall gather my children into their fold. They shall bring the glory of the stars into the hearts of men. For he is ever a sun, and she a moon. But to him is the winged secret flame, and to her the stooping starlight. But ye are not so chosen. Burn upon their brows, O splendorous serpent, O azure woman, bend to
Okay, this is Jewish Kabbalah Meditation with Eliphas Levi. Science will never be able to perform the work of faith any more than faith can decide in a matter of science. An affirmation of faith with which science is rash enough to meddle can then be nothing but an absurdity for it. Just as a scientific statement, if given us as an article of faith, would be an absurdity on the religious plane. To know and to believe are two terms which can never be confounded. It would be equally impossible to oppose the one to the other. It is impossible, in fact, to believe the contrary of what one knows without ceasing. For that very reason, to know it, and it is equally impossible to achieve a knowledge contrary to what one believes without ceasing immediately to believe. To deny or even to contest the decisions of faith in the name of science is to prove that one understands neither science nor faith. In fine, the mystery of a God of three persons is not a problem of mathematics. The incarnation of the Word is not a phenomenon in obstetrics. The scheme of redemption stands apart from the criticism of the historian. Science is absolutely powerless to decide whether we are right or wrong in believing or disbelieving dogma. It can only observe the results of belief. And if faith evidently improves men, if moreover faith is in itself considered as a physiological fact, evidently a necessity and a force, science will certainly be obliged to admit it, and take the wise part of always reckoning with it. Let us now dare to affirm that there exists an immense fact equally appreciable both by faith and science, a fact which makes God visible, in a sense, upon earth. A fact incontestable and of universal bearing. This fact is the manifestation in the world, beginning from the epoch when the Christian revelation was made, of a spirit unknown to the ancients, of a spirit evidently divine, more positive than science in its works, in its aspirations, more magnificently ideal than the highest poetry, a spirit for which it was necessary to create a new name, a name altogether unheard in the sanctuaries of antiquity. Subnote, who, however, had the word laid aside against the time when Paul should give it a meaning. His name was created, and we shall demonstrate that this name, this word, is in religion as much for science as for faith. The expression of the absolute, the word, is charity. And the spirit of which we speak is the spirit of charity. Before charity, faith prostrates itself, and conquered science bows. There is here evidently something greater than humanity. Charity proves by its works that it is not a dream. It is stronger than all the passions. It triumphs over suffering and over death. It makes God understood by every heart, and seems already to fill eternity by the begun realization of its legitimate hopes. Before charity, alive and in action, who is the proud Hone, who dares blaspheme? Who is the Voltaire, who dares laugh? Pile one upon the other the sophisms of Diderot, the critical arguments of Strauss, the ruins of Volney, so well named, for this man could make nothing but ruins, the blasphemies of the revolution, whose voice was extinguished once in blood, and once again in the silence of contempt, join to it all, that the future may hold for us of monstrosities and of vain dreams. Then will there come the humblest and the simplest of all sisters of charity. The world will leave there all its follies and all its crimes and all its dreams to bow before this sublime reality. Charity, word divine, sole word which makes God understood, word which contains a universal revelation, spirit of charity, alliance of two words which are a complete solution and a complete promise. To what question, in fine, do these two words not find an answer? What is God for us if not the spirit of charity? What is orthodoxy? Is it not the spirit of charity, which refuses to discuss faith lest it should trouble the confidence of simple souls and disturb the peace of universal communion? And the universal church, is it any other thing than a communion in the spirit of charity? It is by the spirit of charity that the church is infallible. It is the spirit of charity which is the divine virtue of the priesthood, duty of man, guarantee of his rights, proof of his immortality, eternity of happiness, commencing for him upon the earth, glorious aim given to his existence, goal and path of all his struggles, perfection of his individual, civil, and religious morality. The spirit of charity understands all, and is able to hope all, undertake all, and accomplish all. It is by the spirit of charity that Jesus, expiring on the cross, gave a son to his mother in the person of Saint John, and triumphing over the anguish of the most frightful torture, gave a cry of deliverance and of salvation, saying, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. It is by charity that 12 Galilean artisans conquered the world. They loved truth more than life. They went without followers to speak it to peoples and to kings. Tested by torture, they were found faithful. Subnote, sublime humor of sophistry. Levi asserts any lie will serve, provided everyone acquiesces in it, and reprehends Christianity for disturbing the peace of paganism, or indicates that Christianity is but syncretic, eclectic paganism, and defends it on this ground. They showed to the multitude a living immortality in their death. They watered the earth with blood, whose heat could not be extinguished, because they were burning with the ardors of charity. It is by charity that the apostles built up their creed, They said that to believe together was worth more than to doubt separately. They constituted the hierarchy on the basis of obedience, rendered so noble and so great by the spirit of charity, that to serve in this manner is to reign. They formulated the faith of all and the hope of all, and they put this creed in the keeping of the charity of all. Woe to the egoist who appropriates to himself a single word of this inheritance of the word. He is a deicide who wishes to dismember the body of the Lord. This creed is the holy ark of charity. Whoso touches it is stricken by eternal death, but charity withdraws itself from him. It is the sacred inheritance of our children. It is the price of the blood of our fathers. It is by charity that the martyrs took consolation in the prisons of the Caesars, and won over to the belief even the warders and their executioners. It is in the name of charity that Saint Martin of Tours protested against the torture of the Priscillians and separated himself from the communion of the tyrant who wished to impose faith by the sword. It is by charity that so great a crowd of saints have forced the world to accept them as expiation for the crimes committed in the name of religion itself and the scandals of the profaned sanctuary. It is by charity that Saint Vincent de Paul and Fenelon compelled the admiration of even the most impious centuries, quelled and advanced the laughter of the children of Voltaire before the imposing dignity of their virtues. The key of the mysteries. It is by charity, finally, that the folly of the cross has become the wisdom of the nations, because every noble heart has understood that it is greater to believe with those who love, and who devote themselves than to doubt with the egotists and with the slaves of pleasure. This is the subnote. The Priscillianist heresy was disturbing the church, especially in Spain. The Emperor Maximus, a Spaniard, was inclined to put it down with a strong hand and confiscate the heretic's property. The Gallic clergy hounded him on, and the councils of Bordeaux and Saragossa encouraged him. Two Spanish priests, Ithacus and Edicus, clamored for the heretics punished by the secular arm. But Saint Martin of Tours, stalwart champion of orthodoxy as he was, resisted, and in 385 he went to Treves. To plead for the persecuted Priscillianists, he prevailed so long as Martin stayed at court. The Ithacan party was foiled. When he left, they had the upper hand again. Maximus gave the suppression of the heretics into the hands of the unrelenting Evodius. Priscillian was killed. Exile and death were the fate of his followers. Heresy blazed the stronger, and a worse persecution was threatened. Then Saint Martin left his cell at Marmontier and set out a second time to Treves. News of the old man coming along the road on his ass reached his enemies. They met him at the gate and refused him entrance. But, said Martin, they come with the peace of Jesus Christ. Such was the power of his presence that they could not close the city gates against him. But the palace doors were closed. Martin refused to see the Ithacans or to receive the communion with them. The fury at this is eloquent testimony of their sense of his power. They appealed to Maximus, who delivered over Martin bound to them. But in the night, Maximus sent for Martin, argued, coaxed, persuaded him to compromise. The schism would be great, he persisted, if Martin continued to exasperate the Ithacans. Martin said he had nothing to do with persecutors. In wrath, the emperor let him go and gave orders to the tribunes to depart to Spain and carry out a rigorous inquisition. Then Martin returned to Maximus and bargained that this order be revoked, and he would receive communion with the Ithacans next day at the election of the new archbishop. The order was revoked, and Martin kept his word, but when he knew the cause of humanity's safe, he departed, and on his way back to Tours experienced a great agony. Why had he had dealings with the Ithacans? In a lonely place, he pondered sadly. An angel spoke to him. Martin, you do right to be sad, but it was the only way. Never again did he go to any council. He was wont to say with tears that if he had saved the heretics, he himself had lost power over men and over demons. They have outraged the meaning of the episode, who explained Martin's protest as merely against the surrender of the church to secular power. It was laissez humanité, of which he held the Ithacans guilty. Saint Martin of Tours was often called Martin the Thaumaturgist. He was noted for his power over animals.
Concealed from the leopard, do thou feed at thy pleasure. Resemble all that surroundeth thee, yet be thyself, and take thy pleasure among the living. This is that which is written, lurk, in the book of the law. Chapter 20. Samson. The universe is in equilibrium. Therefore he that is without it, though his force be but a feather, can overturn the universe. Be not caught within that web, O child of freedom. Be not entangled in the universal lie, O child of truth. Chapter 21. The Blind Webster. It is not necessary to understand. It is enough to adore. The god may be of clay. Adore him. He becomes God. We ignore what created us. We adore what we create. Let us create nothing but God. That which causes us to create is our true father and mother. We create in our own image, which is theirs. Let us create, therefore, without fear. For we can create nothing that is not God. Chapter 22. The Despot. The waiters of the best eating houses mock the whole world. They estimate every client at his proper value. This I know certainly, because they always treat me with profound respect. Thus they have flattered me into praising them thus publicly. Yet it is true, and they have this insight because they serve, and because they can have no personal interest in the affairs of those whom they serve. An absolute monarch would be absolutely wise and good. But no man is strong enough to have no interest. Therefore, the best king would be pure chance. It is pure chance that rules the universe. Therefore, and only therefore, life is good. Chapter 23. Skidoo. What man is at ease in his inn? Get out. Wide is the world and cold. Get out. Thou hast become an initiate. Get out. But thou canst not get out by the way thou camest in. The way out is the way. Get out. For out is love and wisdom and power. Get out. If thou hast tea already, first get you tea, then get O, and so at last, get out. Chapter 24. The Hawk and the Blind Worm. This book would translate beyond reason into the words of reason. Explain.
First article. Solution of the first problem. The true God. God can only be defined by faith. Science can neither deny nor affirm that He exists. God is the absolute object of human faith. In the infinite, He is the supreme and creative intelligence of order. In the world, He is the spirit of charity. As the universal being, a fatal machine which eternally grinds down intelligences by chance, or a providential intelligence which directs forces in order to ameliorate minds? The first hypothesis is repugnant to reason. It is pessimistic and immoral. Science and reason ought then to accept the second. Yes, Proudhon, God is an hypothesis, but an hypothesis so necessary that without it, all theorems become absurd, doubtful. For initiates of the Kabbalah, God is the absolute unity which creates and animates numbers. The unity of the human intelligence demonstrates the unity of God. The key of numbers is that of creeds, because signs are analogical figures of the harmony which proceeds from numbers. Mathematics could never demonstrate blind fatality, because they are the expression of the exactitude which is the character of the highest reason. Unity demonstrates the analogy of contraries. It is the foundation, the equilibrium, and the end of numbers. The act of faith starts from unity and returns to unity. The sign of the Grand Arcanum. In hoc signo vinces. Meditate, mediate. Celeste, ecclesiastique, exode, directe, covrone, de justice, throne. We shall now sketch out an explanation of the Bible by the aid of numbers. For the Bible is the book of the images of God. We shall ask numbers to give us the reason of the dogmas of eternal religion. Numbers will always reply by reuniting themselves in the synthesis of unity. The following pages are simply outlines of Kabbalistic hypotheses. They stand apart from faith, and we indicate them only as curiosities of research. It is no part of our task to make innovations in dogma, and what we assert in our character as an initiate is entirely subordinate to our submission in our character as a Christian. Subnote 1. This passage is typical of the sublime irony of Levi and the key to the whole of his paradoxes. Sketch of the prophetic theology of numbers. Chapter 1. Unity. Unity is the principle and the synthesis of numbers. It is the idea of God and of man. It is the alliance of reason and faith. Faith cannot be opposed to reason. It is the idea of God and of man. It is the alliance of reason and of faith. Faith cannot be opposed to reason. It is made necessary by love. It is identical with hope. To love is to believe and hope. This triple outburst of the soul is called virtue. Because in order to make it, courage is necessary. But would there be any courage in that if doubt were not possible? Now, to be able to doubt is to doubt. Doubt is the force which balances faith, and it constitutes the whole merit of faith. Nature herself induces us to believe, but the formulae of faith are social expressions of the tendencies of faith at a given epoch. It is that which proves the Church to be infallible, evidentially, and in fact. God is necessarily the most unknown of all beings because he is only defined by negative experience. He is all that we are not. He is the infinite opposed to the finite by hypothesis. Faith, and consequently hope and love, are so free that man, far from being able to impose them on others, does not even impose them on himself. These, says religion, are graces. Now is it conceivable that grace should be subject to demand or exaction? That is to say, could anyone wish to force men to a thing which comes freely and without price from heaven? One must not do more than desire it for them. To reason concerning faith is to think irrationally, since the object of faith is outside the universe of reason. If one asks me, is there a God? I reply, I believe it. But are you sure of it? If I were sure of it, I should not believe it. I should know it. The formulation of faith is to think irrationally, since the object of faith is outside the universe of reason. If one asks me, is there a God? I reply, I believe it. But are you sure of it? The formulation of faith is to agree upon the terms of the common hypothesis. Faith begins where science ends. To enlarge the scope of science is apparently to diminish that of faith, but in reality it is to enlarge it in equal proportion, for it is to amplify its base. One can only define the unknown by its supposed and supposable relations with the known. The equinox. Page 16, analogy was the sole dogma of the ancient magi. This dogma may indeed be called mediator, for it is half scientific, half hypothetical, half reason, and half poetry. This dogma has been and will always be the father of all others. What is the man God? He who realizes in the most human life the most divine ideal. Faith is a divination of intelligence and of love. When these are directed by the pointings of nature and of reason, it is then of the essence of the things of faith to be inaccessible to science, doubtful for philosophy, and undefined for certainty. Faith is an hypothetical realization and a conventional determination of the last aims of hope. It is the attachment to the visible sign of the things which one does not see. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. To affirm without folly that God is or that he is not, one must begin with a reasonable or unreasonable definition of God. Now this definition, in order to be reasonable, must be hypothetical, analogical, and the negation of the known finite. It is possible to deny a particular God, but the absolute God can no more be denied than he can be proved. He is a reasonable supposition in whom one believes. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God, said the Master. To see with the heart is to believe. And if this faith is attached to the true good, it can never be deceived, provided that it does not seek to define too much in accordance with the dangerous inductions which spring from personal ignorance. Our judgment and question of faith apply to ourselves. It will be done to us as we have believed. That is to say, we create ourselves in the image of our ideal. Those who make their gods become like unto them, says the psalmist. And all they that put their trust in them. The divine ideal of the ancient world made the civilization which came to an end. But one must not despair of seeing the God of our barbarous fathers become the devil of our more enlightened children. One makes devils with cast-off gods. And Satan is only so incoherent and so formless because he is made up of all the rags of ancient theogonies. He is the Sphinx without a secret, the riddle without an answer, the mystery without truth, the absolute without reality and without light. Man is the Son of God because God manifested, realized, and incarnated upon earth, called himself the Son of Man. It is after having made God in the image of his intelligence and of his love that humanity has understood the sublime word who said, "Let there be light." Man is the form of the divine thought, and God is the idealized synthesis of human thought. Thus the word of God reveals man, and the word of man reveals God. Man is the God of the world, and God is the man of heaven. Before saying God wills, man has willed. In order to understand and honor Almighty God, man must first be free. And he obeyed and abstained from the fruit of the tree of knowledge through fear. Man would have been innocent and stupid as the lamb, skeptical and rebellious as the angel of light. He himself cut the umbilical cord of his simplicity, and falling free upon the earth, dragged God with him in his fall. Therefore, from this sublime fall he rises again glorious with the great convict of Calvary, and enters with him into the kingdom of heaven. For the kingdom of heaven belongs to intelligence and love, both children of liberty. God has shown liberty to man in the image of a lovely woman, and in order to test his courage, he made the phantom of death pass between her and him. Man loved and felt himself to be God. He gave for her what God had just bestowed upon him, eternal hope. He leapt towards his bride across the shadow of death. Man possessed liberty. He had embraced life. Expiate now thy glory, O Prometheus. Thy heart ceaselessly devoured cannot die. It is thy vulture. It is Jupiter who will die. One day we shall awake at last from the painful dreams of a tormented life. Our ordeal will be finished, and we shall be sufficiently strong against sorrow to be immortal. Then we shall live in God with a more abundant life, and we shall descend into his works with the light of his thought. We shall be borne away into the infinite by the whisper of his love. We shall be without doubt the elder brethren of a new race, the angels of posterity, celestial messengers. We shall wander in immensity, and the stars will be our gleaming ships. The key of the mysteries. We shall transform ourselves into sweet visions to calm weeping eyes. We shall gather radiant lilies in unknown meadows. We shall scatter the dew upon the earth. We shall touch the eyelid of the sleeping child and rejoice the heart of its mother with the spectacle of the beauty of her well-beloved son. Chapter 2, the binary. The binary is more particularly the number of woman, mate of man, and mother of society. Man is love in intelligence. Woman is intelligence and love. Woman is the smile of the Creator, content with himself. And it is after making her that he rested, says the divine parable. Woman stands before man because she is mother, and all is forgiven her in advance, because she brings forth in sorrow. Woman initiated herself first into immortality through death. Then man saw her to be so beautiful and understood her to be so generous that he refused to survive her and loved her more than his life, more than his eternal happiness. Happy outlaw, since she has been given to him as companion in his exile. The children of Cain have revolted against the mother of Abel. They have enslaved their mother. The beauty of woman has become a prey for the brutality of such men as cannot love. Thus, woman closed her heart as if it were a secret sanctuary and said to men unworthy of her, I am virgin, but I will to become mother. My son will teach you to love me. O Eve, salutation and adoration in thy fall. O Mary, blessings and adoration in thy sufferings and in thy glory. Crucified and Holy One, who didst survive thy God, that thou mightst bury thy Son. Be thou for us the final word of the divine revelation. Moses called God Lord. Jesus called him my Father. And we, thinking of thee, may say to Providence, you are our mother. Children of woman, let us forgive fallen woman. Children of woman, let us adore regenerate woman. Children of woman, who have slept upon her breast, been cradled in her arms, and consoled by her caresses, let us love her, and let us love each other. The ternary is the number of creation. God creates himself eternally, and the infinite, which he fills with his works, is an incessant and infinite creation. Supreme love contemplates itself in beauty as in a mirror, and it essays all forms as adornments, for it is the lover of life. Man also affirms himself and creates himself. He adorns himself with his trophies of victory. He enlightens himself with his own conceptions. He clothes himself with his works as with a wedding garment. The great week of creation has been imitated by human genius, divining the forms of nature. Every day has furnished a new revelation. Every new king of the world has been for a day the image and the incarnation of God. sublime dream which explains the mysteries of India, justifies all symbolisms. The lofty conception of the man-god corresponds to the creation of Adam, and Christianity, like the first days of man in the earthly paradise, has been only an aspiration and a widowhood. We wait for the worship of the bride and of the mother. We shall aspire to the wedding of the new covenant. Then the poor, the blind, the outlaws of the old world will be invited to the feast and will receive a wedding garment. They will gaze the one upon the other with inexpressible tenderness and a smile that is ineffable, because they have wept so long. The quaternary is the number of force. It is the ternary completed by its product, the rebellious unity reconciled to the sovereign Trinity. In the first fury of life, man, having forgotten his mother, no longer understood God but as an inflexible and jealous father. The sombre Saturn, armed with his parricidal scythe, set himself to devour his children. Jupiter had eyebrows which shook Olympus. Jehovah wielded thunders which deafened the solitudes of Sinai. Nevertheless, the father of men, being on occasion drunken like Noah, let the world perceive the mysteries of life. Psyche, made divine by her torments, became the bride of Eros. Adonis, raised from death, found again his Venus in Olympus. Job, victorious over evil, recovered more than he had lost. The law is a test of courage. To love life more than one fears the menaces of death is to merit life. The elect are those who dare. Woe to the timid. Thus the slaves of law, who make themselves the tyrants of conscience, and the servants of fear, and those who begrudge that man should hope, and the Pharisees of all the synagogues and of all the churches are those who receive the reproofs and the curses of the Father. Was not the Christ excommunicated and crucified by the synagogue? Was not Savonarola burned by the order of the sovereign pontiff of the Christian religion? Are not the Pharisees today just what they were in the time of Caiaphas? If anyone speaks to them in the name of intelligence and love, will they listen? In rescuing the children of liberty from the tyranny of the pharaohs, Moses inaugurated the reign of the Father, breaking the insupportable yoke of Mosaic Pharisaism. Jesus welcomed all men to the brotherhood of the only Son of God. When the last ideals fall, when the last material chains of conscience break, when the last of them that killed the prophets, and the last of them that stifled the word, Confounded then will be the reign of the Holy Ghost. Then glory to the Father who drowned the host of Pharaoh in the Red Sea. Glory to the Son who tore the veils of the temple and whose cross, overweighing the crown of the Caesars, broke the forehead of the Caesars against the earth. Glory to the Holy Ghost, who shall sweep from the earth by his terrible breath all the thieves and all the executioners, to make room for the banquet of the children of God. Glory to the Holy Ghost, who has promised victory over earth and over heaven to the angel of liberty. The angel of liberty was born before the dawn of the first day, before even the awakening of intelligence. And God called him the morning star. O Lucifer, voluntarily and disdainfully thou didst detach thyself from the heaven, where the sun drowned thee in his splendor, to plough with thine own rays the unworked fields of night. Thou shinest when the sun sets, and thy sparkling gaze precedes the daybreak. Thou fallest to rise again, thou tastest of death to understand life better. For the ancient glories of the world, thou art the evening star, for truth renascent, the lovely star of dawn. Liberty is not license, for license is tyranny. Liberty is the guardian of duty, because it reclaims right. Lucifer, of whom the dark ages have made the genius of evil, will be truly the angel of light, when having conquered liberty at the price of infamy, he will make use of it to submit himself to eternal order, inaugurating thus the glories of voluntary obedience. Subnote right, droit, a word much in evidence at the time with no true English equivalent, save in such phrases as the right to work. By itself, it is only used in the plural, which will not do here and throughout this treatise. Right is only the root of duty. One must possess in order to give. This is how a lofty and profound poetry explains the fall of the angels. God hath given to his spirits light and life. Then he said to them, love. What is to love? Replied the spirits. To love is to give oneself to others, replied God. Those who love will suffer, but they will be loved. We have the right to give nothing, and we wish to suffer nothing, said the spirits, hating love. Remain in your right, answered God, and let us separate. I and mine wish to suffer, and even to die, to love. It is our duty. The fallen angel is then he who, from the beginning, refused to love. He does not love, and that his whole torture he does not give, and that is his poverty. He does not suffer, and that is his nothingness. It does not die, and that is his exile. The fallen angel is not Lucifer, the light bearer. It is Satan who calumniated love. To be rich is to give. To give nothing is to be poor. To live is to love. To love nothing is to be dead. To be happy is to devote oneself. To exist only for oneself is to cast away oneself, and to exile oneself in hell. Heaven is the harmony of generous thoughts. Hell is the conflict of cowardly instincts. The key of the mysteries. The man of right is Cain, who kills Abel from envy. The man of duty is Abel, who dies for Cain for love. Such has been the mission of Christ, the great Abel of humanity. It is not for right that we should dare all. It is for duty. Duty is the expansion and the enjoyment of liberty. Isolated right is the father of slavery. Duty is devotion. Right is selfishness. Duty is sacrifice. Right is theft and rapine. Duty is love. And right is hate. Duty is infinite life. Right is eternal death. If one must fight to conquer right, it is only to acquire the power of duty. What use have we for freedom unless to love and to devote ourselves to God? If one must break the law, it is when law imprisons love and fear. He that saveth his life shall lose it, says the Holy Book, and he who consents to lose it will save it. Duty is love. Perish every obstacle to love. Silence, ye oracles of hate. Destruction to the false gods of selfishness and fear. Shame to the slaves, the misers of love. God loves prodigal children. Chapter 5, the Quinere. The Quinere is the number of religion, for it is the number of God, united to that of woman. Subnote, almost too visible, a sneer of the atheist and woman despiser. Faith is not the stupid credulity of an awe-struck ignorance. Faith is the consciousness and confidence of love. Faith is the cry of reason, which persists in denying the absurd, even in the presence of the unknown. Faith is a sentiment necessary to the soul, just as breathing is to life. It is dignity of courage and the reality of enthusiasm. Faith does not consist of the affirmation of the symbol of that, but of a genuine and constant aspiration towards the truths, which are veiled by all symbolisms. If a man rejects an unworthy idea of divinity, breaks its false images, revolts against hateful idolaters, you will call him an atheist. The authors of the persecutions in fallen Rome called the first Christians atheists because they did not adore the idols of Caligula or of Nero. To deny a religion, even to deny all religions, rather than adhere to formulae which conscience rejects, is a courageous and sublime act of faith. Every man who suffers for his convictions is a martyr of faith. He explains himself badly, it may be, but he prefers justice and truth to everything. Do not condemn him without understanding him. To believe in the supreme truth is not to define it. To declare that one believes in it is to recognize that one does not know it. The Apostle St. Paul declares all faith contained in these two things: to believe that God is, and that he rewards them who seek him. Faith is a greater thing than all religions, because it states the articles of belief with less precision. Any dogma constitutes but a belief and belongs to our particular communion. Faith is a sentiment which is common to the whole of humanity. The more one discusses with the object of obtaining greater accuracy, the less one believes. Every new dogma is a belief which a sect appropriates to itself, and thus in some sort steals from universal faith. Let us leave sectarians to make and remake the dogmas. Let us leave the superstitions to detail and formulate their superstitions. As the Master said, let the dead bury their dead. Let us believe in the indicible truth. Let us believe in that absolute which reason admits without understanding it. Let us believe in what we feel without knowing it. Let us believe in the supreme reason. Let us believe in infinite love and pity, the stupidities of scholasticism and the barbarities of false religion. O man, tell me what thou hopest, and I will tell thee what thou art worth. Thou dost pray, thou dost fast, thou dost keep vigil. Dost thou then believe that so thou wilt escape alone, or almost alone, from the enormous ruin of mankind devoured by a jealous God? Thou art impious and a hypocrite. Dost thou turn life into an orgy and hope for the slumber of nothingness? Thou art sick and insensate. Art thou ready to suffer as others and for others, and hope for the salvation of all? Thou art a wise and just man. To hope is to fear not, to be afraid of God. What blasphemy! The act of hope is prayer. Prayer is the flowering of the soul in eternal wisdom and in eternal love. It is the gaze of the spirit towards truth and the sigh of the heart towards supreme beauty. It is the smile of the child upon its mother. It is the murmur of the lover who reaches out towards the kisses of his mistress. It is the soft joy of a loving soul as it expands in an ocean of love. It is the sadness of the bride in the absence of the bridegroom. It is the sigh of the traveler who thinks of his fatherland. It is the thought of the poor man who works to support his wife and children. Let us pray in silence. Let us raise toward our unknown Father a look of confidence and of love. Let us accept with faith and resignation the part which He assigns to us in the toils of life, and every throb of our hearts will be a word of prayer. If we need to inform God of what we ask from Him, does not He know what is necessary for us? If we weep, let us offer Him our tears. If we rejoice, let us turn towards Him our smile. If He smite us, let us bow the head. If He caress us, let us sleep within His arms. Our prayer will be perfect when we pray without knowing whom we pray. Prayer is not a noise which strikes the ear. It is a silence which penetrates the heart. The key of the mysteries. Soft tears come to moisten the eyes, and sighs escape like incense smoke. One feels oneself in love, ineffably in love, with all that is beauty, truth, injustice. One throbs with a new life, and one fears no more to die. For prayer is the eternal life of intelligence and love. It is the life of God upon earth. Love one another. That is the law and the prophets. Meditate and understand this word. And when you have understood, read no more, seek no more, doubt no more, love. I have already said to you, to love is to give. The impious man is he who absorbs others. The pious man is he who loses himself in humanity. The heart of man concentrate in himself the fire with which God animates it. It is a hell which devours all, and fills itself only with ashes. If he radiates it without, it becomes a tender sun of love. Man owes himself to his family. His family owes itself to the fatherland, and the fatherland to humanity. The egoism of man merits isolation and despair. That of the family, ruin and exile. That of the fatherland, war and invasion. The man who isolates himself from every human love, saying, I will serve God, deceives himself. For said St. John the Apostle, if he loveth not his neighbor whom he hath seen, how shall he love God whom he hath not seen? One must which is God's, but one must not refuse even to Caesar that which is Caesar's. God is he who gives life. Caesar can only give death. One must love God and not fear Caesar, as it is written in the Holy Book. He that taketh the sword shall perish by the sword. You wish to be good? Then be just. You wish to be just? Then be free. The vices which make man like the brute are the first enemies of his liberty. Consider the drunkard. Tell me if this unclean brute can be called free. The miser curses the life of his father, and like the crow hungers for corpses. The goal of the ambitious man is ruins. It is the delirium of envy. The debauch spits upon the breast of his mother and fills with abortions the entrails of death. All these loveless hearts are punished by the most cruel of all tortures, hate. Because, take it to heart, the expiation is implicit in the sin. The man who does evil is like an earthen pot ill-made. He will break himself. Fatality wills it. With the debris of the world, God makes stars. With the debris of souls, he makes angels.
Trust. Its truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the it don't matter. I like what women want.
So now I have a wife, so I just stop like.
Have a wife?
Yeah, I have a
You're a married man? Wait a minute. Which wife, legend? Tell us, please.
Titi.
Titi, the Turkish woman. Really? Mashallah, she's a foot. No, so why would you do it again? Because that apology covered. That too like it. It don't, bro. That's not how that works, bro, with me. And you ain't Jesus, nigga. So you wrong. You abandoned me again, bro. Talk to the Lord about it, bro. Let's do it. And I'm telling you. And so now I'm telling everybody else, take it to the congregation. See this nigga right here, doing this trash, bro. And I'm saying, hey man, this is offensive, man. And I don't dig that, bro. I don't even like arguing and joking with you. Cause I seen how you had to deal with Yoshi earlier. Yoshi had to deal with you. And I like having fun a lot, but that was extremely immature. And now you got right back at it again. I don't understand how people school with having non-believers break down scriptures. I'm not cool with nothing. You sit there and listen to it.
And so there's all you. I don't have to explain the problem of the word is there to you because you're already familiar with that one.
Yeah, yeah.
But
well, my neighbor is a Satanist, and he kicks his dog, and he beats up his children, and he sells fentanyl to the kids next door. Yeah,
right.
That's good enough.
But then the other word evil, the way it's being used there, kind of it implies that it's like something substantive itself, right? As
oh yeah, of course.
Your neighbor is made out of evil or something like this.
Yeah. Bullshit. Yeah.
Yep. And another part of the theory is that the whenever we make a moral judgment, including something like that is evil, but more generally just like that's good, that's bad.
Well, you just say I don't like that.
Right. That too. I'm an emotivist, so I basically think that all moral judgments reduce down to I don't like that or I like that.
Yeah, I think that's a valid thing to consider.
Right. And for me, what that means is that everything reduces down to and so it's really rooted in
into everyone's personal experience.
Into our personal experience.
Yeah,
our
that's it. We've got a lifetime of personal experience and a bunch of stories that we've made up or inherited or somehow come into contact with, and that's it. That's what we got. We've got however much experience and whatever stories we've accumulated to try to make sense out of that experience.
Yep,
and the stories we've inherited the stuff. What?
I said, and our feelings about those experiences. Yeah.
Well, the feelings about the experience, the
feelings that arise.
Well, those are just more experiences again. I mean, that's the thing is ultimately there isn't anything but experience. I mean, because even the stories come to us through experience. Either we read them or we hear them. So it gets a little self-revolving and complicated because you can't get away from it. There isn't really anything but immediate sensory experience. The rest is all immediate sensory experience too.
Well, yeah, I'm not an idealist in that I think there's only sense experience, because I think it's even when we say like the experiences come, well, they come from where, right? But I do agree, of course, that it's not like I can get out of my experience. I can't somehow step outside.
Well, they're not things. The word experience is one of those reifications. Such thing as an experience. I mean, that's just a way. Again, we struggle with language to try to talk about this stuff. There aren't any experiences. It's constant flow of change, basically.
Yeah, that's actually
multi-channel change.
I make that exact point in the essay I wrote, which is that like Thomas Nagel's famous definition of consciousness, which is that there's something which it is like to be. I kind of problematize that definition first because the substantizing that it does by referring to consciousness as something. I don't even get into the 2B side of it, but no, it's true. We tend to want to turn everything into an object. But the point I was trying to make is that yes, I agree that there's no. I can't like say anything intelligible, so to speak, without appealing to my experience.
Well, you can't say anything about anything but your experience. That's the only thing you have.
Yes, but I can also posit that my experience correlates to something that is not.
Yes, you can make up all sorts of stories. Yes, you can do and those stories. Well, science is a really good story, so some stories can be very helpful.
Absolutely.
Good stories, yeah. But bad stories,
yeah. But the scientific story, I think, would posit that there's something which is not my experience, but which is real.
Oh, yeah, that's part of its thing, but I think that may be about to go out the window.
Really? Why do you think that?
Yeah. Do you know who Elon Barinholtz is?
Oh, I think so.
Let me put it this way. I see a sequence.
For initiates of the Kabbalah,
Einstein,
God is the absolute unity. which creates and animates numbers. The unity of the human intelligence demonstrates the unity of God. The key of numbers is that of creeds, because signs are analogical figures of the harmony which proceeds from numbers. Mathematics could never demonstrate blind fatality, because they are the expression of the exactitude, which is the character of the highest reason. Unity demonstrates the analogy of contraries. And Fenelon compelled the admiration of even the most impious centuries, quelled in advance the laughter of the children of Voltaire before the imposing dignity of their virtues. The key of the mysteries. It is by charity, finally, that the folly of the cross has become the wisdom of the nations, because every noble heart has understood that it is greater to believe with those who love, and who devote themselves than to doubt with the egotists and with the slaves of pleasure. And we indicate them only as curiosities of research. It is no part of our task to make innovations in dogma. And what we assert in our character as an initiate is entirely subordinate to our submission in our character as a Christian. Subnote 1. This passage is typical of the sublime irony of Levi and the key to the whole of his paradoxes. Sketch of the prophetic theology of numbers. Chapter 1. Unity. Unity is the principle and the synthesis of numbers. And we indicate he had saved the heretics, he himself had lost power over men and over demons. Came the bride of Eros, Adonis, raised from death, found again as Venus in Olympus, Job, victorious over evil, recovered more than he had lost. The law is a test of courage. To love life more than one fears the menaces of death is to merit life. The elect are those who dare. Woe to the timid. Thus the slaves of law, who make themselves the tyrants of conscience, then man saw her to be. Keep vigil. Dost thou then believe that so thou wilt escape alone or almost alone from the enormous ruin of mankind? It is not Lucifer the light bearer, it is Satan who calumniated love. To be rich is to give nothing is to be poor, to live is to love nothing is to be dead. To be happy is to devote oneself. To exist only for oneself is to cast away oneself. Does not he know what is necessary for us? If we weep, let us offer him our tears. If we rejoice, family owes itself to the fatherland, and the fatherland to humanity, by the most cruel of all tortures, hate. Because, take it to heart, the expiation is implicit in the sin to ourselves. The enormous ruin of mankind, oracles of hate, destruction to the false gods of selfishness, and to the false gods of selfish a faith, the social expressions of the tendencies of faith at a given epoch. It is that which proves the church to be infallible, evidentially, and in fact. God is necessarily the most unknown of all beings because he is only defined by negative experience. He is all that we are not. He is the infinite opposed to the finite by hypothesis. Faith, and consequently hope and love, are so free that man, far from being able to impose them on others, does not even impose them on himself. These, says religion, then man saw her to be so beautiful, and understood her to be raised from death, found again is Venus in Olympus, Job, victorious over evil, because exile. Liberty is not license, for license is tyranny. It is no part of our task to make innovations in dogma, and what we assert in our character life.
A trip to the bin and then couch time. How heavy could it be? Whoa. Hey, you're supposed to hold garbage, not become it. Come on, I just bought these back. Classic banana peel. Really? Great. Locked out.
It's an 83. It's
Hey, John, what do you got for us?
This is sensitive. They call him the
They
goldfish.
call him the goldfish.
Large pepperoni for confidential informant John Kitover.
Associated with atheists and anarchists, and picked up these appalling blasphemies from their lying and lawless lips. I had no doubt that a few more years of experience of the advantages of the company of Christian gentlemen would wean him from these incoherent and infantile paradoxes. I hastened, however, to change the subject. I reminded him of the time boot and saddle. I said with brusque bonhomie, "Friend Thornley is getting impatient." Green clapped his hand on his head and pressed my hand. "You poor man," he said. "How I pity a man who is tortured to the limit of endurance by the fact of his being a man."
Literally, that is like
A meek, mild, morbid, associated with atheists and anarchists. They picked up these appalling blasphemies from their lying and lawless lips.
beautiful color.
I had no doubt that a few more years of experience of the advantages of the company of Christian gentlemen would wean him from these incoherent and infantile paradoxes. I hastened, however, to change the subject. I reminded him of the time boot and saddle. I said with brusque bonhomie, "Friend Thornley is getting impatient." Green clapped his hand on his head and pressed my hand. "You poor man," he said. "How I pity a man who is tortured to the limit of endurance by the fact of his being a man." A meek, mild, morbid, associated with atheists and anarchists. They picked up these appalling blasphemies from their lying and lawless lips.
I had no doubt that a few more years of experience of the advantages of the company of Christian gentlemen would wean him from these incoherent and infantile paradoxes. I hastened, however, to change the subject. I reminded him of the time boot and saddle. I said with brusque bon humor.
This is the one that
Thornley is giving this courage.
I was thinking that too. Yes, she looks interesting.
Oh, wow. Sunshine, no wind, 72 degrees all
No, I'm telling you. Some of these photos are very sus.
Oh my god. Wait, is that her on the front right? Is that not Malibu?
Danny, did you have a
I thought that was Malibu for a second.
Danny, did you have a nose job?
No.
No, what the fuck? Her nose looks better in this picture than it does now.
Ew.
So I think her nose looks smaller now.
My eyebrows look like shit. Like, I don't know. Look at the shape of them.
No, Danny, this is not you. If this is you, you're a tranny.
No, she's not. Stop being mean to her.
No, this isn't you.
Like
this is a tranny man.
That's me. Yeah, that is me. Look, they're pushing me out of the way because they're like, why the fuck are you in the middle of our
I forgot
picture?
to screenshot that. Can you send me the screenshot, please?
Oh, did she remove it already?
Yeah.
I have it open.
Wait, shit. No, wait, I got it, actually. Never mind.
What are you gonna do with it? Like,
okay,
I don't know. I got it. All right, I need to
do with this picture?
Danny, do what you want with it, but I'm gonna get in the shower and wash my balls, and I'm gonna try to not think about you. Bye.
Guys, do you all know the meme where you're trying to put your charger in the plug and against the wall and you can't find it? I'm that meme right now. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Why'd you screenshot the picture of Malibu, Sahi?
Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Go in. This is what.
Keep that picture down.
I know.
I love how Dimitri is the one sharing. There's more.
I love this photo so much. I might frame it.
There's more.
I want to see it. This one, Danny.
So he has more pictures of me from Dimitri that he didn't post. So what is he saving it for a rainy day?
Hey,
Whatever.
did Dimitri post this, Danny?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
So she's
Hey, Johnny, get turbo. Call me back.
I see what happened.
Stars in high the night, guidance land with your own
Welcome
Welcome back to John Kitover TV. Tonight we're unlocking relaxation through hypnosis and meditation, 80s style. Any volunteers? How about you, Linda? Just keep your eyes on this watch. Breathe in.
Saying pineapple on a pizza isn't that bad. Pineapple on a pizza isn't that bad.
Today I learned something new about it. And no, you don't have the same lived experience. It's a terrible picture. And
Who puts a whoopee cushion on it?
should never have been shared.
Truth Expert 3000 never makes a mistake. Oh, yeah? Can it tell me where my cat went? I swear she climbed under the roof.
Finally, a quiet night, just me and the classifieds.
What are you guys
There's the hot water's doing that thing again.
Screenshot
Whoa, who are you?
I mean, why do you look like me?
John, I got the groceries you, when did
Should damnation, the torments of hell for
Dude, when I was like in the 4th grade, my eyebrows connected to my forehead.
Right, so.
I look like half retarded. Yeah, I have like a unibrow, but they don't.
My baby hair and my eyebrow hair were just so close to each other.
Oh, my son.
Moderator, point of order. Just let me get 60 seconds to read Crowley for you. And
Yeah, I don't know what the screenshot's for.
I feel sad. I feel like the only way I can like look cute now is if I take pictures with filters.
20th January, Die Jovis.
Why? Because no one sees it. No one sees the
As
star.
is the sign of
No, it's
praise.
noticeable. It's very noticeable.
I
No one cares, you know? It's not interesting. If you can see it.
good time.
I don't know why I slept such a weird time.
Football road that we have right now, and
Everyone's mad about the Discord picture.
versus the.
But you had to be there. It was so fucking weird. I hate Discord so much. Fucking craziness.
I couldn't figure out
Or
how
a
it
tin
works.
wall.
I fucking hate it so much. And then there's this girl. She's getting mad about fake Pokemon.
I don't know how to work Discord. At all. Like
Yeah, I can't figure it out. I'm too old for it.
Yeah, I feel completely retarded.
Yeah.
Like I have had it for a few years, but I don't use it because I don't know how to use it.
I wonder how many pictures you guys have screenshotted of me at this
So
point.
many. So many. It's retarded.
After that, I came back to Palatine.
It's only 11.
Danny, do you really get paid to watch your son?
Yeah.
Does he pay you well?
No.
How many hours do you watch him for?
I get paid in money to spend on groceries.
Okay.
You guys don't buy groceries. You eat out 3 times a day. I think you buy the groceries, but he does the cooking, right?
Yeah. I made myself a quesadilla today.
And who does the cleaning?
Oh, I want to buy that. I want to get some quesadillas tomorrow. Like, make some.
Do.
I think it's pretty great that you're it's just so wonderful that you're loved that much, right? Like, pretty big deal. It's not really. It's kind of sad, actually, because I feel like... No. Yeah, I feel like it's Dimitri is, like, suffering.
Here we
Because
are.
he does so much of everything and so little.
Came out of the cemetery. Look at the congestion behind us. Look at these buses back to back. They ain't going nowhere.
Danny, do you think it's
It's just unbelievable traffic congestion. And then look at all the buses here and all the people waiting to get on the buses. It may take them probably 2 hours just to get back to where they're going in Queens or over into the Bronx.
I don't know, but you guys are awesome. But you're definitely the instigator.
He is the instigator.
No, it's you.
For decades now.
I love you, but it's you.
No, he's very defiant.
No, it's you. No,
he's
it's you.
defiant. He's defiant in a way that he thinks it's
Like
fine.
the other day when he was putting on the shoes that were too small. Pick your battles. Let him put on the small shoes. Let him find out the hard way that he put on the small shoes. And they have to come back again and put on the big shoe. Let them do it. Just let it play out. You don't have to intervene. You gotta choose your battles. But you started a huge fight with him, then you ended up hitting him, and then Nikos was
I
crying.
did not hit him. This is a lie.
Okay, well, he said, Danny, don't you ever put your hands on me again.
He is a cancer, okay?
Okay,
He's a
well, anyways, the point is that... Okay, so...
I took the shoes out of his hand.
The point is that...
You know I hyperextended my arm
like
a
your
week
battles.
ago? Wow. Should I see a doctor? Like, I hyperextended my arm and...
No, you're fine. Stop it. You're a hypochondriac. You're fine. What is the doctor going to do? He's going to tell you to rest it, put some, maybe a heating pad on it, take some Tylenol, maybe some Advil, and do some stretches. And then if it's still bad, come back in 6 to 8 weeks.
What are the
And then you'll come back in
stretches
6 to 8 weeks.
Should I ice it? What should I
No, just stretch it. Slowly stretch it, look up some exercises, rotate it, I don't know. But, like, what the fuck is a doctor going to tell you? Anyways, why did you just deflect from the conversation?
What was it?
You being the instigator with Dimitri.
He's the instigator.
No, if you let shit go, it would resolve like 70% of your fights. If you just kept your mouth shut and let him figure things out on his own. Like with Nikos, because you're always telling him, don't do that, do this, don't do that. Just let him do it. And Nikos will let him know. And you can just sit back and watch and enjoy it.
So my son is autistic. He can't really let him know things, you know?
Danny, it's his father. It's not a stranger. He can communicate with his father too, and his mother. He knows what to do.
I think it's kind of. I'll keep my mouth shut. I don't have expertise on this topic. I mean, I'm nobody. Like, I don't have expertise on this topic or anything, but I think it's kind of dangerous to be dismissive of like your son's abilities and just say my son's autistic, because I feel like you're gonna like set him up to where he's
exactly.
Not. Okay, so
I was diagnosed with autism as a kid, and I found out as an adult. Because my parents never told me.
Shoes, so the kid's gonna get blisters and his feet are
No, he won't get blisters. Within 10 steps outside of the door, he will start screaming and ripping his shoes off because they're uncomfortable. He will not get to the point of blisters.
Okay, and
children do not have that kind of endurance. And when he does that, Dimitri will have to come back and change his shoes and he will stay quiet.
He will yell at my kid.
No, he won't.
Because he will not realize.
Okay, so Danny, it's either you yelling at.
Shouldn't have to do that.
Okay, Danny,
I don't know.
The alternative is you yelling at Dimitri and Nico's crying because mom and dad are fighting again.
I don't want to say anything about the dynamics between your relationship because I don't know anything about it, but I do want to say that I know somebody whose son, they kept telling her and her husband that their son was autistic, and they kept saying all these things to him, but like they kind of fought against it a little bit. He's maybe 7 or 8 now. He's doing really, really well. He speaks. He has some behavior that's like, well, he rocks back and forth, but it's like under control. But I feel like if his parents just were like, oh, my son's autistic, and kind of went that path, then he would not have succeeded to be like with his right now. They put him in the best schools, made sure that he had like good like help. And I don't know how to explain it, but just observing.
I think it's what level they are, whether they're level 1, 2, or 3. Because each one.
Because I know another child who's like truly like could not communicate whatsoever. Like just that. I mean, whatever it was, like. Yeah, nonverbal, like, it was, and I think they're probably a teenager now. I don't really see them that much. It was pretty bad. So Danny, for yours, I'm more concerned about like your son's development rather than your relationship. Like, it's not none of my business. How old is he?
If a bull starts charging at me, if you're watching,
he's very young.
Is he talking?
Really help me out.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So like, okay, say why do you think he's autistic? Grab the 4-year-old's hat for school. Like, 20 degrees. And he'll be like, no, he doesn't need a hat. I'll be like, that's defiance, you know?
Autism is also,
this
it has to do with
Dimitri being
the function of
so
the
you know what I
brain.
said to
Can
Dimitri?
you just shut up for 1 second, Danny?
Let me just explain the story. I said to Dimitri, I said, if you're, I'm finishing the story, I said, if you're going to be defiant, he's going to be defiant because he's going to observe the defiance. What happens? They go, my son is licking the door, and Dimitri goes,
so let him lick the door. My God, it's not the fucking end of the world.
Dimitri goes,
degrees.
you please not do that? And my son goes, no.
Mission
Danny, to you.
understand?
New shoes.
You do more damage to your son. I have heard your son crying because you and Dimitri fight and swear at one another. I've heard him more than 5 times now in the last year. Your son crying. This is doing far more damage than Dimitri and licking of walls, okay? This is causing the damage. It may not be physical, but it's mental, and it's going to stay for a very long time. So, like, you can keep focusing on all the shit Dimitri's doing this, doing that. Nag.
It's okay if he says no. Like, you just, like, you just redirect him, right?
Fuck
like,
it.
No. You just redirect him.
I'm not mad that my son said no. I'm saying my son, it was funny. He said, no, can you not do that? Like, he said the whole sentence back. He's speaking in these big sentences now. And I've noticed the more frustrated he gets, it's like, but it's more like echo, whatever it's called. I don't know the proper name. So he's like repeating the sentence, but he's he's adding words. Like he said no, and then then that. You know, he's really really smart. Like all his teachers say how smart he is. Like
God, you pay them.
Looking for flies in Mark. Oh, Mark, you've been so naughty this year. I brought you something I know you'll absolutely hate. It's a Los Angeles Clippers foam finger fan kit. Faster,
And physically fight with his dad in front of him, and he continues to have these meltdowns and crying because mom and dad are beating one another up again. He's going to be fucked up.
We're not beating each other up.
He's going to be a fucked up adult, okay? He's going to be fucked up. So it doesn't matter how smart he is or how amazing he is and how many words he's going to be fucked up. If you guys keep having a dysfunctional home, you're going to have a dysfunctional kid who's going to grow up to be a dysfunctional adult.
I don't think that always works out that way. Some people.
Oh my fucking God.
And they're perfect.
They're not. They have a lot of pain that they carry around. Just because they're able to get past it and have a fucking life doesn't mean that they have an immense amount of trauma and pain from a childhood with parents that neglected them and chose to fight and do all this shit instead.
I think there's very few people without trauma in the world.
It's still there. I think I don't think they get over it. I think that they just learn to live life and don't get stuck like you.
Being a mother and being around children is such a responsibility and it's a privilege, but it's like a responsibility. You're shaping a little human, right? I'm sure you're trying your best that you can, Danny.
She's not trying her best.
Yeah.
You really have to be selfless. You really have to put the child ahead. You have to get over the shit with the dad or whatever. You have to get over yourself and just grow up. I don't know, but it's it's not easy, and there is a sacrifice. You give up your own thing, but you also gain a whole new identity too, and a whole new purpose. But yeah, I don't know, Daddy.
How often do you see Nico, Danny? You don't live with Dimitri, right?
No.
No, she does live there.
No, I don't.
Yes, Danny, stop lying. Alas, why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
You live with your husband in your home.
Don't.
Oh my God, it's so bizarre if he does this. Mentally
I don't have a husband.
Hi guys. I lost my voice because I have allergies. How's everyone doing?
Danny, there's common law marriage, even if you're not legally married. Especially in New Jersey, I think common law marriage, I don't know.
They had a wedding.
They did have a wedding.
They had a wedding in Greece. They didn't sign the legal documents, but they had a wedding. So the photo of you in the wedding dress in Greece at your wedding is what?
What type of a wedding dress is that?
That's the one that you chose, babe.
She's
no wedding dress there.
Okay, Danny.
I'm not married. I'm definitely not married.
Oh, finally. I had to restart my phone. This fucking app has been glitching so much.
Wait,
I don't even know what I want to say, Danny. Just fuck you. Basically all, I guess.
I don't think, Lolly, you don't talk to Danny like this, right?
No, she's much more reserved.
Danny, are we still doing our podcast?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said, but I heard my name.
Just the way that I just said that I feel like you're very nice to Danny. Like you never tell her fuck you or anything.
I like Danny very much. I don't think it's mutual, but I will be convinced that eventually I'll just, either seduce her or force her to like me back.
Yeah. How can somebody not like Lolly, Danny?
It happens, or it's shocking, and yet it happens all the time, every day. But Danny, it may take me a year, it may take me 10 years. I've devoted my life to Danny liking me. I'm gonna get it done.
The biggest psyop of the world.
Lolly,
I hear her. She thinks Danny doesn't understand a kind adult.
Okay, so Nura, I'm going to fill you in, and it's going to be hard for you to believe this, because it's really hard for me to believe. But Danny thinks that whatever the psyop is, which I don't really know, that I am actually the one behind everything. Like every time Yael says something to her, it's me. That I am in control of Sahi, in control of Rabbi McDickerson, and she has elaborate theories.
How I'm the one that got thrown into the psych hospital.
It doesn't even matter. I know. How is that possible, right?
I did too. I'm
sorry.
American.
Can we
How's
set
it
you the
possible?
room on my Indian husband?
Okay,
Hello,
sure.
Pav.
Hi,
I'm
Pat.
sorry. I Pav.
Pav, have you left your wife yet?
Where's Billy?
No, well then fuck you. Get out of here.
Have you watched it? Have you watched the 350 TikToks?
Yeah, we're not the 350 thing. You know, I don't even send you them anymore because you don't love me, okay? I've learned that. I've learned that after all these years. You know what? I'm gonna start sending you them again. Alright, we're fine. How are you?
Okay.
I didn't think you were somebody that liked Indians, Uncle Ted.
I was drunk all the way.
I'm also straight and married, so.
You don't sound Indian.
Oh, thank you.
You sound more English than Indian.
I've been working at the call center for like 10 years, so.
Are you serious?
I moved here when I was younger.
I try not to be like bigoted, but I have a bias against the Indian accent that I'm trying to overcome.
Okay.
Why? Because of my... What? What did I say wrong? Is it just not true? Like that
I find all accents, the French. This is one I cannot do. It's the French, especially the Quebecois.
The Indian accent, I'm really, really doing my hardest to like not be like so anti it, but I tend to leave rooms when I hear it. I'm also bigoted towards the Black American accent too, just to put it out there. So
I appreciate your honesty, honestly.
yeah, I'm working on it. So
no, people on this app. Also, my allergies are so bad, so I probably sound like a fucking robot. But I appreciate your honesty. This is Kayla, by the way.
Oh wow. I don't know. I grew up. I grew up with a lot of like East Indians and Asians as well in my city. Like it's over 58% Asian.
Sorry.
No, I don't mind. Technically I'm Asian. But no, they're nice. I think people, I don't know, very nice people.
I didn't say anything against the people, it's just the accent itself. Like it.
You don't like it?
Yeah, the accent itself. It's hard on my ears.
What accent do you like?
I like a Midwestern white accent.
Yeah. I live
What do you think of my accent, Nora?
I hear more gay than accent in your accent.
But surely there's an accent beyond the gayness, no?
I don't hear it.
I don't know what that means.
Like it's
distinctly. Sound like a Californian girl.
It's distinctly gay.
That's me. Do you want to know why I sound like that?
You don't sound Californian to me.
Why? Because that's where I grew up on the West Coast. It's a West Coast accent. Just shocking. I know.
No, it's not Valley. It's not Valley.
It's a West Coast accent. I don't know. It's a West Coast thing.
Oh, I don't know.
LA.
Yeah,
I feel like Lolly's so disappointed in me right now, but I'm sorry, Lolly.
Why?
Because of my bigoted statements.
You're
a horrible person.
We're all bigoted. But some of us just try to move forward, and others of us just lie in the filth with which we were created. You know, that's just really all the difference. We're all brought up in so much bias. It's crazy that anyone thinks they're not. That's what's crazy to me. Like super progressive friends who think that somehow they're raising children without biases. That makes me laugh. I just don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course we are. But like, either you sit where you are and you're like, oh, the one perspective I was born into, that's the correct one, or you're like, every day is a new revelation. Now I'm absolutely off. I don't know. I think about that every day. Like, we know the brain works that way, and it is what it is. But I was serious about the thing about Danny, though. She actually thinks I'm running the entire world, probably, but definitely vibes on her.
I just want to take a moment to recognize the Australian accent is one of the worst accents in the world.
think the Australian, Yasmin, the Australian. Oh my god, it's so. I
can't stand it.
I love with Australian men.
Their sounds down loud.
I'm married to an American, but I love an Australian accent. Obsessed.
Can't do it.
Australian men are so sexy. Oh my god.
Oh no,
Aussie
they're so sexy. They're so emo. No, they're so emo. They like cry too much, so I don't like them. I like
you're allowed.
I like an unemotional man.
Hemsworth. Yasmin, I was friends with this girl. I knew her sister. She lived in my town, but she lived in California, and we were friends on social media. The first time I talked to her on the phone, she's Libyan. I was shocked because it was such a valley California accent.
Yeah,
like super valley.
Yeah.
So I don't hear that in your accent. I actually hear other girls that are Jewish.
I grew up 2 hours from the valley. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is.
So hey, where were you raised? Like, what is your accent?
Predominantly from Connecticut, but a lot of Florida, Miami mixed in, so it's kind of fucked up with all the Miami stuff.
I had that one thing.
Why do you still?
Please don't scroll.
When God wants
We're heroes.
Yeah, maybe I saw him in the room with Scarlett maybe a couple days ago.
My daughter was 22. I had her when I was 18.
Right now, that's
It's not a lie if it's obviously like not believable, just for the record.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the next New York Post article.
You think so? I've tried to contact the New York Post about their article. They never call me back.
That's funny. They can't even. Journalism is so fucked up.
I really did. I've called them twice. They don't answer.
And I do love the Post. I really do. But that's funny. Well, did you email the reporter or the article about you directly?
They did give me her email because I wanted to talk to her, but I did not send her an email about it, but I did send an email. Let me look at my email that I sent. I sent it, on January 15th.
But she responded, right? Or
no, I just sent an email, gwhirl@nypost.com test. I just wanted to see if it went through. Like, that was the only thing I emailed this test, yeah. Yeah.
From the Vice President of the United States.
Donnie.
Danny.
Needed and
interpreted.
Huh, Danny?
I thought you had a dream you needed interpreted.
I did have a dream, but that I remembered. I had it this morning. I don't really need to interpret it. I was being kidnapped. It was interesting. I was still in California, but I was also in Kentucky. At the same time as California, but it looked like Kentucky. And I was in the truck with this guy that was kidnapping me. He was saying some stuff to me, and then I got out. Yeah. صباح العسل وجوز الهند.
Do you know what it means?
صباحكم عسل. Good morning, honey.
And coconuts.
وجوز الهند is coconut. وجوز الهند is that how you say coconut?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's how my mom says coconut. I think we just say coconut. وجوز الهند. صباحكم عسل وجوز الهند. That's cute. You can just say صباح العسل وجوز الهند. Like we say like صباح النور. Like
From a Lebanese person, I thought it was cute.
صباح العسل وجوز الهند. What is her name? You said you learned it from a Lebanese person?
Yeah.
That's cute. The thing I'm just gonna say this, not to be annoying, but the thing that I hate about my injury is also I feel self-conscious about my speech. I feel like I have to articulate more because I don't know. I feel like I'm slurring my speech.
My favorite word, articulation.
Or is it just in my head?
I think it's in your head. Actually, half the people in this room are high. They wouldn't notice anything. So I'm not really sure. I personally am like so pros anything, and I've heard nothing. But I would tell you because I don't like about stuff that matters. And
yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think it's that big.
I can hear me echoing. I can hear my TV echoing.
Don't worry.
It's so funny. So you know Emma's from Twitter, and that's why you avoid her, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's crazy.
I mean, I've only been in audiences. I haven't talked to her. Actually have talked to her on Twitter a little bit, but I've been in audiences here. I think she seems like a really smart girl that like shoots.
She's a communist.
Is she?
Yeah, she's a fucking psychopath. She's like fully immersed in the liberation movement thing.
Wonderful.
I mean, she speaks I can't speak. She's like has a lot of numbers and stats when it comes to Palestine. Like she shoots them out without even like referencing things.
She's pretty well trained. She calls herself Palestinian too. It's weird.
Where is she from?
She's Israeli.
She's Israeli. Wonderful. All right. So it'd be fair if it is Palestinians who could shoot at Jewish facts. I love
She's
that.
from like a socialist commie family. I don't know. Some of the Israelis on Twitter told me to stay away from her. She was bad news, so I just followed their advice.
Israelis are scared.
Smart. What is a lolly?
No, I'm just saying the Israelis are scared. Then you have a trouble. What can I tell you? The Israelis are terrified. It's time to move away.
They don't like almost so much.
I think it's just that you're on opposite sides of the subject, but I don't think she's like delusional.
No, I think she's fucked in the head. She's a weird bitch. She got like really kind of weird and obsessive with me, and was like following me around and making all like she's a weird bitch, and she gave me very bad like vibes from the get go. I was like, absolutely not. You know when you meet somebody and you just right off the bat you're like, oof, this person is just, you know, what? Vibes are off. I don't know, she's fucked. At least Buttercup, I mean, she's shit too, her views. She lies a lot, but at least she's not like it's just weird. Like, why are you calling yourself Palestinian? Like, imagine a Palestinian being like, I denounce everything Palestinian, I am Jewish or something. Like, it's just fucking weird. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got mental issues or something. Like, I don't know.
My grandfather was born, he's gone now, but he was born, it's actually my husband's grandfather. He was born, oh, gosh, I don't remember the year, but certainly it was called Palestine, and he was a very old rabbi. He died very, very, very old. And he, when he'd go with his U.S. passport, he finally got citizenship. He would go to the, border control, and they'd look at his passport, and it said on it Palestine, because that's what it was called when he was born. This little old elderly rabbi, tiny little frail rabbi, and they'd look at him, they're like, sir, what's going on here? He's like, what's going on with your education? Every time. He said, I'm Palestinian. What's your problem? I said, sir, you can't be Palestinian. You're a rabbi. He says, you know what? It's a poor education in this country. I am Palestinian, and I'm certainly not Israeli. I've never lived in Israel. Incredible. Just incredible. So that's the only Jewish Palestinian that I know of.
So you can do it, but that's fucking weird.
Okay, I know.
That's like how my grandpa.
These people are just not well. Like,
Wait.
What are you gonna do with that?
If Emrose, I haven't heard her, but if she does identify as Palestinian, which I've only heard her identify as Israeli, I don't see that as a problem. Is because she's seen as interchangeable. She's seen Palestine and Israel as interchangeable. For example,
she's not Palestinian. It's like a very strange thing to do, and it's like...
My great-grandfather came from the USSR. My grandfather said we were Russian.
We're in the middle.
My dad says we're Ukrainian.
If adults are having a conversation and Danny has to be disruptive, like, why? Why are you like this?
I was going to give an example.
I said my great-grandfather, he came from USSR. My grandfather said we were Russian. My dad says we're Ukrainian, and I'm like, when did that happen? So now, what's Ukraine?
Yasmin, you don't think that she's like just using Palestine and Israel interchangeable because she's seeing it as all one state?
I think that she is a narcissistic human being that has deep issues and identity issues. I think she's... Yeah. I don't think that's a serious person. It's like weird cosplay and like delusion, and it's just, to me, it's so off-putting because that's so useless. Like, it's so performative and theatrical, and like, who the fuck needs that? You don't need like a half-an-hour speech on why you identify as a Palestinian, as an Israeli Jew. Like, get over your fucking self. That's my 2 cents on it.
He asked me if I was drunk when I talked to her.
You don't think that's like really narcissistic and like self-centered? To be like, oh, look at me, I'm so selfless, I'm an Israeli, and I'm sacrificing myself to be Palestinian. Like, you don't find that so performative and...
We've been talking about her all day. She's like the new Buttercup. You guys needed a new Buttercup. I just don't listen to her.
I just want, for the record, to be known that Lolly is my favorite Jewish person on the app. Just want it to be known.
Thank you, because I'm not allowed in most Jewish rooms, or I wasn't for a while, so I appreciate that.
Why are you sucking up to the leader of the PSYOP?
You don't even know. I'm not even sure if I understand.
This is the richest man in the United United States. His name is Big Rose. Yes, you heard that right. He is so rich that he'll transfer money to anyone who follows his account and writes down a specific amount in the comments section. He doesn't make movies, sing, or sell any products. So, what does he do? Seriously, he just eats. That's all he does. Even so, he's still one of the richest men in the U.S.
Back in the day, no. You don't remember that basically I spent my time with Senate on October 8th? So many times. Wait, when was I in Amos? You were in it. I wasn't.
So Yasmin used to have.
I was in the Jewish. I was in Amos's room, but who else's room? Do you remember the house, Jewish clubhouse?
Jews and Allies.
Whose rooms were they? Like Cohen's rooms and like. No, I didn't know any of those people. I didn't know those people.
So back in
I'm trying to think where I was October 7th time.
Before October 7th, Yasmin used to have this house called Jews and Allies, and there was these crazy people that had like the most disrespectful names. Like they had like cursing out prophets as their screen name. And I woke up one morning, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I go into this room.
Did I have?
Jews and Allies, remember?
Jews and Allies wasn't my house. That was George Rivlitsky's house.
You had another. Well, let me tell you.
And I was banned from that house.
No. There was another one because I was in the audience, and then they were like in your house, and they were posting naked photos, of like random people, and I messaged you, and I was like, Yasmin or Yael, like blah 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 blah, and you went in the room and you ended the room, and they kept making new ones, and then you banned them from the house because of that. I have screen recordings of what they did. Because of that, that guy attacked me for a month straight. Like, he went and he took my face and put it on naked photos. He went through my Instagram, got the photos of me and my dad. Just, like, relentless. And I'd block him. I actually tried to file a police report because of how much he was, like, sexually harassing me on this app. And one time he was like, message me, give me Yael's number and I'll stop. I was like, what? I was like, you're attacking me because of Yael? You don't remember any of that, Yasmin?
No. Who is this?
Oh, hold on, let me find my, I had a photo album dedicated to all of that. Let me see if it's still in my...
No, I don't remember any of it. I definitely wouldn't have been in Jews and Allies though, because
no, it was a different one. It was like
a knockoff version of the other one.
Yeah, like okay. You and PR and the others like were like, and I remember you don't remember that?
Nope.
Hold on.
I remember like 40% of my life.
I don't have enough memory on my phone, so like things are not saving. Let's see. Nigerian harassing me. Oh.
Chibuki?
Yeah, I have a photo album of him. Do you know how he looks like?
No. I honestly, like... Do
you want to see?
Oh, sure, I guess. When people were, like, doxing, I just was too lazy to go look them up. I didn't give a fuck.
Let's see.
Like all this, like people put in hours and hours and hours into detective work. I was like, oof. Throw the attention span for it.
Let's see. I'm trying to find that one, the guy that I'm telling you about. Evidence. Ottawa.
Like you have actual files?
I made a photo album here.
What the fuck?
Dude, what are you talking about? He was harassing me for over a month.
Do you have a file on me?
No.
Okay.
Why would I have a file on you?
Here. From us, Sarah?
Like, this guy who was, like, taking pictures. I don't know who it was. And he was just, like, harassing me, taking pictures of me and my dad, threatening me. Like, it was like I blocked him and made a new account. See, this is what I'm talking about.
God, no, I didn't
This was like, let me see when this was. This was just 2 years ago, 2023, right before October 7th.
Yeah,
2021 to 2023, and then onwards, like on this app, were probably some of the most like toxic situations I've ever been in my life.
That was a psyop.
But see, this Jews and allies, you were in control of this house. Maybe.
But why are all the names like Arabic? They don't even. I don't know.
No, they went into the room and they were being very nasty. So I messaged Yael and I told her, hey, look what they're doing. No, they're just nasty people. They were being nasty, and they were like, oh, they started talking about me when I was in the audience. They're like, this is a Zionist about me, and I was like, they're like, no. And I messaged Yael because I was like, they're like posting naked photos in your house. Like, I'm sure the screen recording is that. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. But I went in and... Yeah, multiple times. Okay. Yeah, multiple times. Because they were like... Well, that's good. I'm glad I did that. And then they started going after me, I guess because I told you. Yeah, ew. Like, they were posting, like, penises and girls being effed by dogs. They were just horrible human beings. Who were they? I never got to the bottom of who it was. Like, they were making, like, they would write in Arabic, like, threats, like, they're gonna have, like, my I never got to the bottom of who it was. I thought it was Ottawa, but people were like, no, it's not. They even put my home address. Like, I have a screenshot of them. They had the username as your Jewish slut, like, about me. And then they had my literal home address. Yeah. So, I'm not trying to, like, be a victim, but, like, I don't think people were being doxxed the level that I was being doxxed, and this is way before anything ever happened. Didn't know that. Yeah. I called the police, but they were like, the laws just didn't catch up. Terrible people. Just terrible people. Hi, Aya. You know, they're terrible people across every political divide, you know, at that time. Like, just terrible people. There's, like, nothing else to say. Terrible, terrible people. I'm sorry that happened to you, Nora. That's really, really awful. I'm really sorry. She's way better at validating than me. I'm sorry. Right now. Well, no, you went through it too. It's not like, it's not like, race or nationality or religion, and it's obviously usually much more so women than men, but it's not like you get to be any religion and safe from just really terrible things. Actually, I'm thinking the three women I know that were doxxed the most represented all three faiths. So, just, nothing to be said. I'm sorry, Nora. That's really terrible. I don't know if I've ever said hi to Aya. I see Aya's in the audience. I met Aya during that messy time, although I don't see Aya much now anymore. And she was a voice of reason during super crazy, extra charge, crazies on all sides. It was terrible. I love Aya. She is a voice of reason. She is a voice of reason. That's crazy. And I'm delighted that you, I'm delighted that you are super high and happy, Yasmin. It's a Shabbos beautiful. It is. It's a Shabbos beautiful Shabbos moment. It's a Shabbos. Lots of simcha right now. It's beautiful. Oh my God, it's 3 a.m. I'm never gonna fix my sleep. I'm saying the same thing you are, girl. Every night. Where? Just set an alarm to go to bed. I'm on call. Here I am pretending like... I talked to Yasmin, she's like floating. I'm like, oh, it's Shabbos. Like, yeah, I should go to sleep. I'm like, wait, no, the reason you're on this phone is because you're like, you're up. You're supposed to be working. Are you a physician? No, but I work in mental health, so I cover like 2 out of 3 weekends. Usually not much happens, but I cover it through the night. You're a doctor. I know, but I really deal with... That's true. I deal with people like falling apart. The only reason... Are you a nurse practitioner?
No, I'm a psychologist. So
psychologist, okay.
yeah. So I just, and people, it's usually because.
But you are a doctor. You like psychologists are doctors.
Yeah, well, I am. Yeah, but I don't know anything like that, medical.
Stop it.
I mean, but I
know so much.
medical. I mean, from just running into things, but I just find it funny because the only calls you get are like that somebody, like some really competent nurse, is just tired of dealing with someone else in the ward, and it's usually like a staff member who's just tired and needs a snack. That's the average call.
So are you like on call for an inpatient?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I also cover like a couple of people's private, like I'm saying, like at night if people want to turn off their beepers. So there's a lot of people who like either keep Sabbath or for other reasons, like just want to make sure their own patients are okay. So it's a kind of a rotation. And for me, it's a little easier for me. I don't have like little kids running around the house, and so it's easier for me to be on my phone. So I don't mind, that much. I mean, I used to mind it a lot, don't get me wrong. I mean, really mind it. Also, my parents really weren't used to it. We never had any doctors in the family. So that was very difficult. Like, they just couldn't handle anything that was, it's just very difficult for them. But now it's pretty easy. And actually, since Clubhouse, I take call most weeks. Time to think about it.
That makes it lovely that you're working and making money on Clubhouse.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hi, babies. How are you?
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll put her in the audience. That's weird.
Who did that?
I think she put herself.
No. I tried to make her a moderator. My finger slipped. Girlfriend, don't hate me. I'm trying to make you mod. Sorry, 1 second. Oh my goodness. Well, we're calling her good, so I'm not particularly worried. But
She prefers to.
well, I'm sure she does because she likes me and I like her. 1 second.
Oh, wow.
Look, it's a full hardcore press. Rachel, how are you?
Oh my God, where's Gigi? What did you say? I can't hear you. Wait. My AirPods are.
Who are the Kaddish Baruch Hu in that? Was that you, Yasmin?
Yeah.
Oscar, I have questions. Is it true that light roast coffee actually has more caffeine than dark roast coffee?
Well, it's a science.
That is true. People think that dark roast coffee has more caffeine. Plot twist. That's not true. Dark roast beans puff up when they roast longer.
What?
So when you get a scoop, you're actually
Just tell
putting
me.
in less. Light roast
You're
tastes denser
getting
because you
yours
roast it
good.
for less time. So you're packing in more beans and more caffeine per scoop. So remember, dark roast equals bold, light roast equals
Stop it,
sneaky
she's
strong.
gonna cry
So choose
again.
wisely by little caffeine gremlins.
Danny, they're taking you.
Where did Danny go? Oh, she's.
Hakadosh Baruch. Yasmin, were you actually jealous of Noura's most beautiful pictures? You got yourself a mantilla in your phone? No, I had this before. And the reason why I knew the word mantilla was because I had been Googling them for my AI thing. You're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a. I really just thought it was a hijab because I got it from a Somali shop from Georgia. Like, you're saying that they're not hijabs, that they're
No. This the veil style, like in the AI photo, is what's Spanish, mantilla. Yeah, mantilla. And it sometimes has like scalloping around.
I want these lace hijabs so badly. They're the most beautiful.
Totally, yeah. Yeah, they are beautiful. The black ones are so crazy, like the Italian lace ones.
Do you know a place where you can order them? Because I've never seen them on Amazon.
No, mine is just a scarf.
Where did Danny? Oh, she's here.
I'll tell you later. The real girls have come in, and we must differ. We must differ. Hi, Pat. Hi, Gigi.
Hey, Gigi, have you seen Danny's Black Nanny?
Black Nanny?
Yeah.